live.
Bingo. For the last episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony.
Yeah, for real. Like, that is what we are doing here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. We are the Danganronpa here.
We're gonna be Danganronpa all over you.
Or maybe not phrased like that.
Most will be Danganronpa and you'll be Enoshima soon.
Okay, I guess that's maybe not really any better, but like, okay, I guess.
That's worse. That's worse.
Alright, it's at least more ridiculous.
Yeah, Enoshima.
Yeah, Junko Enoshima. They call her the ultimate despair for some reason. You know, it's really weird.
And some call her my third wife.
It's really weird they call her the ultimate despair. Like, what did she even do?
My third wife.
Your third wife?
Oh, she did, yeah.
Alright. So I know who.
That's from the despair kicked in.
So the first one's Panny. Who's the second one?
I've not created a tier list yet.
You don't rank them except for Panny?
I rank the first, the third, and the fifth.
Yeah, Junko ain't do nothing wrong.
The rest is...
Bro, Junko did do so much wrong. Fuck are you on about?
Do nothing wrong.
The rest is... I'm with them, you know, Junko did nothing
so
wrong.
Much wrong. Fuck are you... hello, Akira. Yeah, Junko did a lot of things really, really wrong.
I'm with Akira on this.
Alright.
Junko did nothing.
Are you one of them ultimate despair boys?
No.
Okay, well, like you said...
I would like Yagami on this.
You're like... God, oh my god, it would be funny if I did a voiceover of that, like, but it like Danganronpa themed.
Yeah.
I'm just yelling the characters' names that like I keep putting. Nagitoko!
You know you are a part of the
Kokichi!
remnants of despair, Bassi.
Makoto Nayaki! Yeah, Bassi, we all know you are the remnant of despair trademark.
No, I would never do such a thing. Akira, stop blowing my cover. Come on, have some standards.
We all know you're the ultimate despair, okay? Just like the
No.
Yoma was or something.
Don't bring up his name ever again.
Kokichi Yoma.
You'll summon someone. You'll summon Xiao's makeup point.
He hasn't been here on a few streams. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because Xiao's dead.
Xiao's dead?
Xiao died.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
that's...
Kokichi died, that's why.
Right. Well, if you say so, that must be the truth.
Yep. I am the truth fella. I'm just like Nagito, that guy.
Excuse me. I am losing my goddamn mind.
Losing it. Actually, it hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, we haven't even Danganronpa yet.
Yeah.
We haven't even Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony yet.
Not officially.
Allegedly we have, but not...
Then don't lose it.
You know what? You are so fucking right.
You know what we call cooking? That's what some people would say.
Let's see, what are... I can't get any more... I don't have any more fragments to... I can put on... I can put on that, and that's it. Alright, well... What does it even do? Increases critical damage effective during argument. That's not... That's easy. Oh, God damn it, okay. I'm gonna take a look at the damages as well. Because this one... This one's really fucking long, so it might take a minute. Yeah, we learned who the ultimate survivor was.
That's what she said.
Survivor game, yes.
Akira, whatever you say, pal. Whatever you say. Everyone's just fucking staring at each other.
Yeah. They're supposed to stare.
And all of the Rise and Shiner signs are there.
Oh no. Everyone's there.
That's what they call
Even
the Rise
worse
and
there.
Shiners.
I'd like to begin by asking Shuichi a
Staring
question.
contest.
Since this class
I think they should
trial
cancel
was his
Killinggame, you know?
idea,
Oh,
What exactly is the point of this
Who?
class trial?
Dawson?
Whoa.
Why are we having a class trial if no one died? Whoa! My voice was way louder than I expected.
Now, why do
I
you
think we're on a
why
roll
do you think
today.
we're having this class trial here?
I'm no slouch at being a loudmouth either.
Can
I had to
rip
find
Monokuma's
step
beard?
parents for these things.
Monokuma's
Why
face is
why would
super
you ask
soft.
to do that?
Everyone cool with him getting blown up?
You said that the Killinggame
Can we
would
both-
end if you
Yeah, can
exposed
we?
the truth
I
as
think
No,
that'd be
why-
fun
why
for
would
all
we-
the family.
Why would we do that?
So, you bastard.
Because it's fun for all the family. And I hate them.
No,
Oh, that's a
He
good
Why?
wants
question.
punishment.
I would not recommend ripping off Monokuma's.
Does Force Fire not
They
matter
don't
at all?
look rip-offable.
You can take Mono Kid's ears.
Alright, I'll give you an answer. The reason I called for this trial is
The reason called for the trial is, to retry a past
That's
case.
Drop kicks
I
Monokuma.
wish to retry a past case.
So, Bessie, one of the previous trials was actually not accurate.
What?
A retrial?
How could there? Well, they've always been accurate.
The first one,
Yes.
the murder of Rantaro Amami. I
Alright.
found new evidence relevant to the
The
case.
first trial.
In light of that evidence,
The
I
first
want a
trial?
The
retrial.
first trial.
What's the point of a retrial? The result of the first class trial has already been settled. Yeah.
I don't
What
know.
if our vote was wrong?
Ooh, what could it be?
He says it so confidently, even though like it's something that seems so
Monokuma said the
improbable.
blackened for that incident was Kaede.
Are you saying he was wrong?
Hello, Cal. What's up?
Hello.
Dad, your reactions are too extreme.
I spy with my little eye something red.
Really? What may perhaps be red?
Oh shit! He's already got the detonator!
To test the validity
Just
of
mention red,
we're
or is he,
going to
is he
retry the
purple?
entire case.
There's a reason they call me the Purple Master.
If Monokuma was wrong,
Yes,
the
it's
validity of the
Dagon
trials would be questioned.
Danganronpa 3. My favorite
the entire
game,
Killing
Cal.
game wouldn't make sense anymore.
Danganronpa V2.
You think you can
Alright,
destroy
not
the
even-
game by
not
calling
first-
out
not
my
called V2,
failure
this isn't
as
the second game.
Master.
Danganronpa V2 Virtual Boy Edition.
You have nothing to hide,
Not what it's
Monokuma.
called.
And what's it called then?
It's called
So in the
Danganronpa
end,
2
the first
Goodbye
case has
Despair.
become the focal.
Actually, well, technically it's
What a
called
twist.
Super
What
Danganronpa.
an interesting twist.
Super Danganronpa, just like Dragon Ball.
Let's do
Yeah.
this.
And it, I
Because
don't
yeah,
know, I don't know if
Dragon
that's like the,
Ball
what the
Super.
name
What
is,
is
like
this
if it's like a
feature?
direct translation, but I believe it's the actual title is
But
like
before
Super
we go any
Danganronpa
further,
2
I
Goodbye
want to
Despair.
discuss Rantaro's talent.
Or it could be wrong though.
Did you learn what his talent was?
We did learn what Rentaro's ultimate talent was. Was the ultimate survivor.
That's it.
Did he survive?
Was the ultimate
Monokuma's chair, you
survivor.
Monokuma's eye, that red bear thing, Himiko's hair and Maki's shirt.
Hey, you forgot to Akira. You forgot to mention. You forgot to mention Maki's eyes. All right. You had one fucking job.
Makima.
Sure, we'll go with that. We get the survivor perk.
Rantaro became the ultimate survivor.
Ah, we get to survive now. That's good.
Well, he didn't survive. There's a very certain
Am I
irony.
fired?
He died, but you know, he deserves
Akira, do
it.
you work for this company? I don't remember. Did I hire you?
This wasn't Rantaro's
Are you part of the
I-
Discord? I think so. Like,
Other?
Why did he participate in a second killing game?
I'm not sure yet. But after
And I don't remember if they're hired or not.
ultimate survivor,
I don't remember who's hired and who's not.
Rantaro's objective?
the reason he went to the library before he was killed, and why he knew about the hidden door.
Didn't he just happen to randomly notice the hidden door?
That's what I thought at the time. But it appears that assumption was false. There was an actual reason Rantaro knew about the door.
That reason was The survivor perk.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I'm on a fucking roll right now. I can't wait to never have to play this game again until I inevitably replay it.
Yep, in like 3 more years.
It has a map
Yep.
of the entire academy.
On stream again.
Areas that have not yet been
No, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe
Or maybe y'all can.
I don't know. Maybe if I'm like just doing a chill stream, like where I'm mostly just talking, I would maybe stream the first one because I didn't ever stream Danganronpa 1, but no promises.
You found out about
Probably
the hidden room with this map?
Because
And not one. Virtual is there.
Danganronpa 1 is a lot better than the other games in a lot of ways, in that it is a lot more grounded and has more realistic characters, if we ignore like 3 of them.
If the mastermind ever needed a spare
I
monster,
enjoy the silly characters in Danganronpa.
I think the second game went a little too off the rails with silly characters, since most of them are not like serious at all.
Who are those 3?
If we okay, so the 3 that would ignore would what be, Toko,
The mastermind would have gone to that room to
I don't know. I immediately just had to make sure Toko was one of
So,
them.
in order to figure out who the mastermind was,
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much just Toko. I mean, I don't really like Mukuro as the ultimate soldier, so.
That's right.
I mean,
must have
honestly,
There's a bit of screen time out there.
Mukuro has like 6 lines of dialogue. Okay, no one cares. No one cares.
She needs more screen time personally.
She is literally the plot device character.
But if Rantaro had a clue
Like more so than anyone else in any other of these games is nothing more than a plot device.
The killing game had just started after all. What he said in his video message certainly didn't help either. He told himself to only share this information with people he could trust.
Basically, Toko and I guess Junko
have
and
any recollection of filming this message,
Mukuro are the ones that I
that means he
don't know.
must have had trouble
favorite
believing
character
as
of
well.
this game. This game, it's Kokichi. I love Kokichi.
Too. That's why he didn't consult us.
And how much I mean, like, yeah, he's an overrated character, but there's a reason he's so popular. I think he's the best antagonist. Better than Nagito, I would say, because Nagito is like genuinely like kinda like lost it. So
Nagito is the concept of just schizo-busting, if it was a person.
Yeah, and also sometimes I felt like
trust us, or even trust himself.
you know, once again, luck is kind of
He must have been
like
so
it's just
lost.
I like how they used it, but still sometimes it feels a little you know, he can sometimes get more information off of
Nagito is
no
on
other
Hero
reason than just
stash.
'cause. Yeah, he's like on the hero stash. But yeah, I still think Nagito Trial is really good. I think it's the best one in that game. Yeah, I think Nagito's still a really good character. I just don't think he's as good as Kokichi.
I don't think you should have been like an antagonist.
What was that?
I don't think Nagito should have been like an antagonist.
I mean, technically, their actual, like, an accurate term would be rival,
So we went to the
but
library alone
not,
without
like,
telling
I just use antagonist for simplistic
And then
purposes.
got killed by
Some would say lover.
You know what? Naito really wishes that he could be the lover of Hajime, but Hajime is not interested in
I had
Nagito.
Kaede with me.
No, he's not, sadly.
So I
Alright,
told
like,
her
it's
about the hidden room.
pretty clear that he's not interested.
Nagito do be that shit though.
Rantaro, I
Yeah, but,
suppose.
you know,
I
that's one of the,
Kaede.
I wouldn't say I dislike the ship.
And
But
Kaede's the one who
I
killed him.
think that Nagito is Nagito and Hajime would be a
So,
really
what are you
toxic
guys
couple.
talking about?
So
Is this something I forgot?
Nagito with anyone is toxic automatically.
I don't know about anyone inherently, but like definitely Hajime, because Hajime does not like Nagito,
Before we were born,
especially not after what he
Instead,
told
he's
in the
interested
game.
in learning what
He'll learn
Akira
to love him.
Yeah, Kira, he's
You know who Rentaro was
Nagito
and
wants
why
to
he did
get
what he
into
did.
Hajime's
But it's
octagon.
pointless
Alright?
now, isn't
Whoop.
it?
No, it's not pointless.
He wants to do a lot more than that,
Some new
Mushu.
information. If we
Ugh.
look back at Rantaro's
What?
case,
What was that?
He wants to do a lot more than that, you know.
truth that we missed at the time.
A new truth?
I
You know,
knew
you don't call later.
But we just need to look at Rantaro's case again, right?
She thinks he's the worst protagonist.
Makoto. He's the most bland.
Let's do this together.
Yeah, he wants a baseball hat.
My vast
No, he
magical
doesn't.
powers, I'll turn my
Yeah, huh?
No, he doesn't.
into an omnibus.
Yeah, Naegi is by far the...
Yeah, you're so clip.
But I guess we're gonna republish Monokuma.
Makoto is definitely the least interesting character because he's the really typical, guys, don't give up. You guys gotta keep going. Power of friendship and sparkles and shit.
What else does he have apart from that? Nothing.
Not really a whole lot.
He's just a little guy.
Library. Just before Monokuma's
Again, why he's like 5'2".
Using the information provided by the survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind. But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot put while and died.
Cause of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine! Fully automatic?
Okay. I have honestly no idea.
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
That's not... I don't know. I guess yeah, that didn't work. Can I just say, if Kokichi wasn't favorite Kimiko, she's so goofy. I do also really like Kimiko. What is...
Rentaro went to the library just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Oh god, my...
Using the information provided by the
Cause-
survivor perk, he
Yeah,
made
this
his way to the
isn't-
hidden door.
God, my...
Expose the identity of the mastermind.
It's not the monopad, is it?
Before he could achieve that goal,
Oh,
he
excuse
got
me.
hit in the head with a shot put while and died.
Cause of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine! Automatic? There's no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was
Right?
But just before the incident. And only Rentaro was in the picture. Rentaro went to the...
Alright.
Just
Kimiko
before
put all her
Monokuma's
magic
time
into her brain.
Yeah, that's what
Information
happened with
provided by the
Kimiko.
survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
I have honestly no idea what...
While and died.
Because, yeah, that doesn't... None
Cause
of these
Kaede's fully automatic killing
immediately,
machine!
history of Hope speak, doesn't it? Yeah, this doesn't help me remotely here.
Fully automatic?
Lock in red.
I'm trying to
There was
lock
no
in.
culprit
I have
at the
no
scene.
idea.
The only one in the library at the time of the murder
Is it the Gopher Project participant list?
was Rantaro himself!
Focus.
I'm focusing, as in pressing Windows and Danganronpa. You guys want no. 3. Because honestly, I have no fucking idea. Drivers perk monopad. Really? That's... Hold on. Fuck!
That's a fact.
Fuck! Really? That's I did not think that was remotely.
Yo.
Subsequon. You caught Red at the beginning here.
That would be fun.
The whole
Yeah.
purpose of this here trial is because of apparently the first person who died, Kaede, wasn't the person who killed Rentaro. The quote-unquote ultimate survivor.
There was no culprit at this. The time Rentaro.
Oh yeah.
That's wrong!
That's wrong! Oh yeah, you go
No,
down.
Rentaro was not the only one in the library at the time the murder
Don't worry
occurred.
guys, we locked in. We locked in by
Survivor
cheating.
Bird monopad is proof of
Yeah. That's how you always win.
Yeah.
That monopad be evidence.
The monopad was given exclusively to Rantaro as his survivor perk, correct?
New ultimate survivor in
We
town.
searched Rantaro's body.
Alright. I am the ultimate survivor here, alright?
He only had his student handbook.
Indeed you are. You're just like that one guy.
Well, not like Rentaro. His surviving skills were
That someone
subpar.
took this monopad from Rantaro after the murder.
That's very wrong.
Oh, we got the fucking... The fuck-ass bears are here.
That's what we've been saying.
Other bears.
What?
Yeah.
Keep quiet, will you?
The monokumis.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no clue what anyone is talking
That's
about.
nice.
The Monica.
If we don't chime in soon, Pops is gonna push the
The disappointments.
We better not let these fucking chumps run their mouths
I
anymore.
will, the Monica Cubs are like so close to being like really
Survival
fun, I
skills
think.
of a deer in
But
a
they're
headlight.
very distracting and weird in some
The concept's there, but this doesn't stick the landing.
Yeah.
That's not a real rebuttal!
Someone stole the survivor. Where's the proof?
Let me.
No way there's a bloody thief.
I don't know what
Remember,
my.
Rantaro brought the
things
survivor
are
perk
here.
monopad to the library. If it's missing now, that must mean someone stole it.
He brought that monopad to the lot.
I think there's maybe no way that's possible.
All he had on him was the student handbook mono. He didn't bring the survivor perk
Ah,
with him.
fuck ass.
I'll cut through your words.
Mono kid, you idiot.
No, there is no doubt Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library.
Oh yeah, I forget. This trial's a lot of just Shuichi
The
here.
picture taken just before
Only
he
one who
died
actually has
clearly
any
shows
idea
him
what's
holding
going on.
That could be his student handbook monopad, bro. You fucking know.
No, it was definitely this same monopad.
Monicas are like that one extra feature that I find to be
You see the way
pain.
the
Monopad sounds like a feminine product.
Yeah, Jaquan, that's
The outline of his
Monokuma's
fingers
own
matches
brand
how
of,
he was
you know.
holding it in the picture.
God.
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
His own brand
Monicas
influence.
aren't locked in like you.
Yeah, well, granted, the Monocubs are just
Shortly
stupid,
after
so
this photo was taken,
not a single
Rantaro
one
was
of them
struck in
is
the head
like
by the
even
shotgun.
remotely like close to average
Do you
intelligence.
think that's when this bloody outline
Yeah.
on the monopad was formed?
I do.
Yeah, if you combine all their IQs together, it would go up to 80.
They would, yeah, I was gonna say they're like maybe equal to Himiko on a good day, and Himiko is not a good person to put your bets on.
Come on, no overreacting. It makes
Himiko's like a dumbass but in endearing way.
Yeah.
Scream all you want. Monosuke's the one that's gonna get blown up.
Oh. Hey, Bassie,
Yep.
one of the things happened that you wanted to happen.
Yay. I'm glad he's dead now.
I was so upset my cute cubs lost that my finger slipped. But those
Only
were
3 more to
just
go.
Fireworks. Even
Oh,
in
excuse
death,
me.
my kid's a real cutie. I hear lions push their cubs into bottomless ravines to kill them.
I don't think that's necessarily
Hero
true.
then.
So there was a thief, huh? I can't believe someone would do something so evil.
So who took the monopad? Do you know anything else?
Nothing about the person who took the Rentaro's monopad. No. No! Okay, I was gonna say.
Hello.
Hello, Keyboard Twin, what's up? Is that the
Hello,
Lion King?
Keyboard Twin.
Lion King is known for its accuracy to biology.
What do you mean?
What?
I thought 19 was a documentary this entire time.
It is. Bassie, it is.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
No.
Because it's Scar. As you all know, he has an English accent. Like all lions do.
Do you make it often to conversate with lions?
Not often, but when I do communicate with them.
You know what? Fair enough.
You never talked to a lion before, Mushu?
No.
You should.
Why? I do not live in Africa, so not many lions nearby.
Go to a zoo.
I don't really want to. How many monopads did Rantaro have in the library?
Library.
Thinking time.
Thinking hat.
Thinking time. I think
You
he
had your
had
thinking
2
hat?
monopads.
Disney kind of fell off when every story became generational trauma instead of flamboyant cartridges being petty ASF.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot. I don't watch a lot of Disney anymore.
Mono iPad.
You know, I'm kind of out of that age bracket to just be watching Disney. Not that you know, people can't watch. Older people can't watch Disney. I am not one of those people. I'm not a Disney adult.
Or should you are barely an adult?
Yeah, but like, still, you get the point. Which monopad was taken away? Bassie, which monopad was taken away? Tell me.
I don't either.
I was not paying attention.
For itself and I notice a pattern.
Why do I have 3 DMs? Oh no, hold on. The
Could it be?
Survivor perk monopad was taken away.
Do you have any advice for any up-and-coming VTubers?
Dark the Damned, advice is be yourself. And don't let anything compensate you. Don't be something you don't want to be as a VTuber just for popularity. I assure you, if you get popular off of something you don't enjoy, you will hate being a VTuber. And you will burn out very quickly. That, and also be sure to get friends in the space. It's fine to be a mostly solo act, but streaming all by yourself is really fucking hard.
Yep, because you don't have a marketing budget.
I mean, you might. We don't know, but
what game is this?
What game is this? Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. This is actually the very end of it. So yeah, this. Alright, where was the mono taken? Also, yeah, another one is appreciate your chatters. If you don't interact with them and don't actually.
I'm looking to become
yeah, because like chat's like the best part of streaming.
All the VTubers I see for advice.
The hidden room. Yeah, appreciating your chatters and viewers is also another thing. Yeah, especially having an area for them to like communicate, but that also goes back to having friends in the space so that each one's viewers like kind of goes between the channels, because then you know, since you guys are probably going to be hanging out a decent amount, then the communities kind of mingle, and that is good, man. I fucking suck at driving this taxi.
You got this, Mushu.
This taxi, bro, I am not cooking with this driving here.
Oh, also, I have a piece of advice.
What's up?
If you're a VTuber, have a gimmick.
I think
because it's very good for the streamer and the viewers as well. Because Mushu has a gimmick over here, and that creates chat interactions and
a culture.
A bunch of stuff. Yeah, a culture of sorts.
Yeah.
An identity.
But you need to have one you actually really like. It's got to be really good for you. Who can enter the hidden room? It's the mastermind. Hell yeah.
Junko and Ishima.
I picked up 4 hookers here.
That's what we call a party, Mushu.
Define as a gimmick, like a weird character design or quirk.
The one who took that monopad.
You're definitely going to get a ticket
I'm
red.
Sure of it.
So
The
what,
survivor
right?
perk monopad was found in the library's hidden room.
Sure, you're gonna get one of them tickets.
Yeah.
But you'll be fine. You can pay it off.
A gimmick. It's kind of hard to define like just like one like solid gimmick. Like for example, in my community, I treat everything as like a
Sounds like a
company
proper
and
good time,
employees,
mate.
right?
Ha ha ha.
Another thing as well, I guess another gimmick you could say is that I have the chat TTS on the YouTube side of things, not on the Twitch side, because I can't set that up just yet.
Huh?
As in, I don't
You
fucking know how to.
Why, even my cute little cubs have already figured it out.
Dark, it is a real good time. And then Cal in the Twitch side of things says, is letting your chatters interact with you improve how long people watch you. That is another thing, because that keeps people engaged. If I was gonna recommend like a type of content style to take inspiration from, it would be someone like Doug who is really good at retaining people's attention, getting people really to commit to the bit. Which it's astounding how he's able to do that.
In order to get to the hidden room, you need to move the bookcase, right? But Shuichi and Kaede set up those hidden cameras, so if the mastermind was using that door...
And also, it helps having someone else join you on stream as well.
Yes, I would not be here without Bassie. Alright?
Yep.
Not even halfway, because then you're gonna spend a lot of time being silent. It is really hard to talk to yourself.
Yes, no matter how annoying I am always beneficial. And even like having people on, they can create their own little gimmick as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like the
I
general
have
kind of outline of advice. Another thing as well would just be like to not only do streaming if possible, because you can get big off of just streaming, but it is a lot harder to make videos, make YouTube shorts, make Twitter posts, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I shouted you
Go on TikTok, create YouTube shorts, that kind of thing. Market yourself.
It's very refreshing than someone just playing a fake persona, even when someone
Yay!
asks them something serious.
Thank you, Dark. Yeah, a lot of VTubers fall into the trap of like acting really into character. Well, certainly I do have some kind of a stage persona. It's not always in play, and it is good to be yourself on stream. Otherwise, otherwise streaming becomes a chore because you are not being yourself.
Reject your logic without explaining why. That's the
Monokuma. Always interact with your community in a way that is natural to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright. I've been barely paying attention to the game here. The sixth mod. Yeah, what are we arguing about?
The hidden camera!
Hidden camera.
Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos? Unless they use the interval between shots.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots.
Excuse me.
That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening?
Oh yeah. There we go. I'm so good. They would know because of the sixth mono cup.
Yeah, Mr. John Enishima. You got this confused.
It's me,
I see
John
that the
Enishima.
white Nico shell next to you is Bassie.
Hey, imagine if that's actually because
Hi, Bassie.
John Enishima.
Dark says hi to you, Bassie.
Hi, Dark.
You don't know? Even though they're monocubs just like you?
Monocubs?
I mean these.
The tiny bug mono cup.
So cute and tiny!
Aren't they? They're your siblings too!
That's a big reveal to drop so casually.
These little guys are called Nanokumas. They're
Nanokumas,
to monitor
okay.
the campus.
Okay, that's a step too far, okay? Nanokumas, that's ridiculous.
He said to make sure I told
No one could ever take this game seriously with Nanokumas.
forgotten about it. Good thing I just remembered.
Oh my god.
Dumbass! You remembered too late!
Stupid ass bears here, I swear to god.
There are countless Nanokumas buzzing all over the campus. All the footage they record is wirelessly transmitted through Mother Kuma.
The amount of fucking data that must must happen that for them to
Yes, via Mother Kuma.
have a
That's
bunch
an
of
important point.
tiny bugs be recording all the time throughout the entire campus. God damn.
If Mother Kuma receives
Hey,
the
Cal, don't worry,
camera
we're gonna plan on blowing up
Mastermind
these
could
mono
ask
cups
it
here.
anything. They would know about the
Yeah, you should blow them up.
library and
It's
the
gonna
hidden
happen.
room.
You don't like the monocubes in these spots.
Yeah, we don't like these Earth sign here.
After they stole the monoped from
Yeah,
Rantaro.
don't like good mornings neither.
But why would they steal the monoped?
Let's mess these tossers up.
Yeah.
The mastermind was probably terrified by the idea of us picking up Rantaro's perk.
Oh my god, chapter 69.
Yes, Brian, it is chapter 69, trial of the trialing.
I wasn't necessarily afraid.
Trial of the trialing.
Oh,
The
excuse me.
survivor perk
Nice.
was
The trial of all time.
eyes only. Sure, he could have shared the
it
info
is
with
nice
you,
there.
but that's not the same as getting the info directly from the monopad.
Trial asterisk.
Because then
Don't
you
worry,
can't
guys,
say
we're
it was
locked
a
in, 'cause
survivor
we
perk for
are the
Rantaro's
Danganronpa.
eyes only, right?
Yeah, we're gonna all Danganronpa over everyone.
I need to get like a
So when
full
he died, I took it back.
like
That's
splash
all.
art for like me being the ultimate survivor. That would be
I
cool.
don't know about that.
Yep,
How do
that'd
you
be
figure?
cute.
You look calm now, but at the time,
Oh, that can be your end screen.
desperate. The monopad clearly stated
The
that there was
69th
Equal to a
trial
survivor.
the other 68 trials.
Danganronpa.
If we knew
Yeah,
that
I said-
mastermind was behind it,
Danganronpa
we
assemble.
would have worked together.
Unfortunately,
We'll show you all the
late
Tony's
library
from
in the
Danganronpa. How do you feel?
I gotta run.
Terrible.
Good
Terrible
talking
thing to
with
be.
you too though. CYA later mates.
See you, Dark.
Either
Bye
way,
bye, Doc.
you
Thank you
admit
for
the
stopping
mastermind
by.
stole the monopad,
Real
right?
pleasant having
It's not
you.
that late, Doc. It's only like 11:30. Come now.
Yes, but only reluctantly.
Oh, excuse me.
You share the same time zone.
If they wanted to retrieve the monopad, they should have used Monokuma to do it.
Nope, that's impossible. The rules state I can't participate in a murder, which includes tampering with the crime scene.
If you're so strict about following the rules, does that mean that someone is watching? If that's the case,
Still, what a waste of a survivor perk.
Yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about?
If only he lived a little
I
longer.
Danganronpa all over these guys.
Live trial 69th is the last trial of Danganronpa entirely.
Yeah, this is the last trial of all of Danganronpa.
Yep, so far.
Although the Kodaka, the writer for all the Danganronpa games, says he does want to return to Danganronpa at some point. So
They'll come back to the universe, you know. They'll see his favorite character, Junko and Ishima.
he must really like Junko, because she's
Yes,
mentioned in every game.
She has literally come back and died in 3 games.
Danganronpa V4
Literally.
and Danganronpa V5.
And Kaede killed him.
Like, Junko is his deal. Is his deal, Brendo.
Prevails.
All right. Yeah,
well,
yeah,
that's
pretty much.
not the truth. I'm certain of that.
I need to
It's a lie
get back to
that you
actually
made
watching
up.
the rest of JoJo.
Me.
It's so good, though.
I know JoJo's good. I just like need to actually
Kaede wasn't
like
the one who
put in the
killed
effort to
Rantaro.
watch it.
Springenashima.
Oh, I'm already gonna be watching Chainsaw Man like probably later.
We
this
need
week.
like
The
100
real culprit that
Danganronpa
killed
games.
Rantaro was the mastermind.
But I stopped watching Chainsaw Man.
Mastermind controlling Monokuma. They're the one who killed
Like, after
Rantaro.
him recorded, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh no, I don't know anything about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Jeez, and you call yourself
Well,
the
I know
ultimate
he's got a chainsaw.
trying to
He has the titular Chainsaw Man himself.
The
He
mastermind.
is the Chainsaw Man.
The Monocups won't be silent about this. What? Us again?
But we said we don't know.
Oh god, these monocubs, these stupid ass things. I don't think Maki had Maki, Samugi, or Kibo have said anything in like 10 minutes.
That means Kaede was the mastermind.
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Yeah, got any evidence?
Who's the mastermind?
That would be the character that we've only ever seen once.
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene.
Maki
flash to
vented.
lure Rantaro in.
Maki vented.
His goal with a shot put ball.
Did not do it.
Guys, I know who the mastermind is. It's Uncle Joe the Bloody Third.
No, I'm so.
Oh no! If Rantaro's killer is the mastermind, that means Kaede was the mastermind!
Can you...
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just too preemptive. That's wrong, Monophy. You idiot. Imbecile.
The most important fact we discovered during the investigation is this. The shot put ball that Rantaro was killed with was different than the one Kaede had.
Oh yeah. So we can already prove this here.
Objection.
Yes, we can.
Man, after this... Oh yeah, after this I'm probably gonna try and play Ace Attorney. Eventually. I'll probably take a little bit off of mystery games.
That shot put ball didn't have any blood.
And especially because there's a lot of Ace Attorney games. So
there was a pink fiber stuck to that shot.
Pink fiber? So what?
Do you remember how Kaede was carrying the shot put ball?
God, Shuichi with a hat on looks so fucking weird. I don't like it. Take that hat off.
It does look odd. It looks photoshopped on.
Alright. I mean, granted, it is. That is exactly what... that would be exactly what happened, but yes. It feels so weird.
Her pink vest.
They couldn't have just made a model with his hat on.
The shot put ball you found in the hidden.
You'd think they could do that, you know, since, you know, a game.
Yeah.
Yes.
They could, you know, make another model of his head, but no. Photoshop it on, just like, nope. On his head.
He only had it for like one chapter, so why bother?
Yeah. This is like a real game, okay?
Danganronpa is really good at cutting all the corners possible.
So it could not have been the murder weapon. In short, the shot that Kaede used didn't hit Rantaro.
Maybe they just washed off the blood.
If so, the fiber on...
I'm starting to think Danganronpa is a cheap game.
What was that?
It's clear to me that the
I'm starting to think Danganronpa is a cheaply made game.
What makes you say that?
God, no, it's suspicious.
How much do you think Danganronpa cost to make? Bessie, you should look it up.
I'll take...
didn't hit Rantaro.
Let's take a few... 500,000.
About $10,000. Take it or leave it.
What? They do that much?
No, probably. I mean, they'd have to pull some massive strings to be able to do that. I found the shop in the hidden room because the mastermind took it.
That's it.
That's what happened.
The mastermind took it from the library. Only they could get in that room after.
The mastermind took it?
So they recovered the shot that missed Rantaro, and he was killed by a different one.
Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, who made it look like Kaede was the culprit.
So for once, we actually did get a trial wrong.
A bit of trickery on the mastermind's part.
Although it was ruled correct.
They prepared their own shot to kill Rantaro and switched it with Kaede's shot.
Not asking how much it made, just how much it cost.
In the hidden room.
Not getting any clear answers.
Kaede didn't kill Rantaro. It was the mastermind.
I'm not getting any big clear answers right now.
Can I tell you something?
Brian, that entirely depends on whatever you're about to tell me.
Everyone calm down. Father is going to yell.
Uh-oh, that's another one gone.
What? Monotum, why? Whoops! I got too worked up and accidentally pressed the detonator.
Yeah, accidentally, you know, blow up one of your children. Happens to the best of us, right?
The mastermind killed Rantaro? But why?
I believe the reason had something to do with a time limit motive.
Uncle Joe the Third is the mastermind. Red.
I don't think Uncle Joe is the mastermind.
Yeah, I think so.
Kaede was keeping us all together, and we refused to kill each other. To break up the stalemate, the mastermind introduced that motive. However, this was a gamble. They didn't want to cause total chaos after all.
Because that would just end everything. They wanted an exciting.
Okay, we should look an answer.
Yeah.
That motive put pressure on the mastermind as well as us.
I'm being told about how much it made.
How much it cost to make?
Kaede had a
I mean, I'd
plan.
still
Not
like
how
to
much
know
it made.
how much did it make?
But Rantaro was caught.
28 million.
That's
However,
surprisingly
As it
low.
missed, we would have been annihilated.
That's just the first game.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, no one actually like
But the
played the first
mastermind
game.
wanted to avoid that situation, so they took action.
That's a lot for a game, you know.
Yeah, especially because I'm pretty sure the first one was very cheap to make. So
Yeah, the first one came out in 2007.
So when her
yeah.
plan failed,
I completely
they would
forgot about
already
that
have
new
another shot
PS5
at the
controller I ordered came to my house.
Imagine having a
And
PS5
the mastermind
Pro high-end.
manipulated the scene to
Back
make it
when-
look
I
like
know
What
the
do you miss?
imagine.
succeeded.
No, we just talked
All they
about
had
we're
to do
we're
was
talking
hide
about
behind
how
the shot
we're
in the
discussing
hidden
how much
room, and only they
Danganronpa
could
cost to
enter.
make. Well, this game specifically, it couldn't have been that much considering they don't actually have like
Yes, she was.
a lot of.
She didn't
animation.
actually kill anyone.
Granted, there's a decent amount of assets that they still have to
But
make,
she
so it's
was
probably still
executed nonetheless.
decent
Because the
amount,
mastermind
but
framed her for Rantaro's murder.
not that much. If anything, the most expensive
And
part of the
Monokuma
game is
played
probably
along.
just advertising
He
it,
let
because
us
whenever
believe the
it was coming out, it
mastermind's
was a pretty
lie.
big deal.
We were all fooled.
Well,
including
specifically
Kaede,
in Japan, because
who thought
Danganronpa
she
wasn't
was the
really a
culprit
big thing
until the
in
very end.
the
You
US
tell us this
until
game is
like
fair?
2020
That there are
when
rules?
COVID hit.
That's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
This game makes no sense at all.
If Monokuma
I
twisted
believe that that's when it became big before any games came out.
twisted it for the other cases
Not after all the games came out, it became big.
unfair.
Ugh.
Then it's not even a killing game anymore. It's just killing.
I won't forgive them. I'll never forgive them for breaking the rules and killing Kaede. So cruel. I'll never forgive them. And I will avenge Kaede. I swear on her kindness and her love and her grave that I will avenge her.
Yeah! How dare the mastermind create the detonator that blew up the adorable Monodum?
You're the one that blew him up. Don't pass the buck.
Anyway, we know the mastermind is also Rantaro's killer. Let's figure out who that is.
Alright, so we
We
gotta
should
figure
know
out
how
Still wants to
Ah.
continue
long this game's gonna be so far.
what was that?
You know how much time we have left in this game, right?
Probably still over an hour. It's probably still over an hour and a half.
No,
Yeah.
Monokuma. I will.
I was gonna say it has to be kind of long because this is just like the beginning.
Yeah, we haven't even figured out the mastermind's identity.
We don't know who it is.
Project? You keep accusing this so-called
We don't know who it is, Mushu.
but
Do you think it's a clanker?
It's the clanker.
Bro literally blew up the entire school, and you still think it's
Are
him.
you sure you bastards aren't
Who do you think the
imagining it?
mastermind is?
If the
I've already
mastermind
played
is
the game
real,
before,
show
so
it
I
to
know
us.
who the mastermind is. Vassy seems
the ones hiding
intent on thinking it's the clanker.
It is the clanker.
The mastermind is still in this academy.
It's just what he would do.
Survivor
It's
percent-
yeah, okay.
If you had to blow up school, okay? Probably not be him.
I scoff at that idea.
no doubt.
You can scoff all you want, but he tried to completely the school.
Yeah, Jaquan said it's gonna be Junko as the mastermind.
With Junko as the clanker.
The clanker is suspicious.
So it's the clanker this entire time.
Okay, Akira says it's the clanker. Jaquan says Junko.
All the guys you date will be single fathers, curse.
But alright, it's Junko as the clanker.
Younger twin sister.
Kaede's younger
That's
twin
what.
sister. Yeah, of course. Who else could it be? I mean, it's so obvious. How did we not think of that option?
It was on this Gopher Project participant list.
Plot twist, the actual mastermind is Nagito this entire time.
Hey everyone, it's me, Nagito the Mastermind.
No way.
Are you saying
He didn't actually die, but he planned his own suicide.
apply here as well?
And Jaquan might be.
There's no way.
Not by the past one, right?
Jaquan is
Maybe
ultimate
the
clairvoyant, I
mastermind's
swear.
real identity was too.
Yep,
Hold up, Tsumuji is onto
the
something.
ultimate Texan.
Yeah.
Her.
Maybe. I guess that's a
Ugh.
possibility.
Either way, there's
The
no
random.
doubt that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this school.
The random.
How unfortunate that you
Maybe the real mastermind
You know
was the friends we made along the way.
I am an
Maybe the real mastermind was Guy Fieri.
trials in session.
I am lobotomy. You know what? You know what? Thank you for sharing,
You
Aubrey.
can't leave during a trial unless you gotta pee.
See, you know who also had a twin sister? Junko freaking Mishima.
That's wild. Also gonna have some nuggets too.
The perp always
Would
offers
you
a
claim you own the
solution to
job?
case. There's no way it's the ultimate useless.
Alright, what's the thing talking about right here? I probably should have
You
been
guys
paying closer
figure out the
attention.
identity of the mastermind?
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person
There's
too.
no damn way.
That 17th person is the
What if you got a
mastermind.
poop?
It could be
What is this?
Kaede's younger twin sister.
Strangles
Just
Monokuma.
like the previous killing
Okay,
game.
I don't
The
know. You know what? Yeah,
mastermind
sure,
might have
Aubrey,
a
go
twin
for it.
this game too.
If it really is
I
the
respect
same as
it.
the previous killing game, then Kaede would still be alive.
The one whose name I
and
can't
she
even
could
remember.
potentially be the mastermind.
Who cares?
I mean, he wanted to strangle him, you know? They made him, like, strangleable.
No leaving while the trial's in session.
Alright. Oh god. Oh, hold on. Let me look. What the fuck is the thing I have to do?
Can you guys figure out the identity of the mastermind?
IS Junko's brain cosplaying in her body.
There was a 17th person
Right.
too.
Just-
That 17th person.
Why did it look like an PowerPoint presentation for an SEC?
That's just how Danganronpa looks, okay? Bro,
That is just Danganronpa.
Jaquan, that is a really fucking funny
No, the
thing to
mastermind
imagine.
can't be a
It was
17th
Junko's
person.
implanted
It contradicts
brain.
what Monokuma said.
Oh, what?
They need to start to ram Junko into everything, don't they?
Alright, all Junko. It's all Junko.
It always has
It
been.
implies that the
Turns out all the cows are
mastermind
just
in the room
aspects of
was one.
Junko.
They must have been coming and going between the room and the academy, right? Would someone who has to stay completely hidden really risk that?
Right. If they were trying to hide, they would have just stayed put.
Oh, excuse me.
I see. That's
How
some
about I
impressive
make
logic.
Junko bald?
You know what? Yeah, you go make Junko bald. Why not?
No.
During the investigation, I found a classroom that makes
Look at your
flashbacks.
head.
There's no godam way it's actually cosplay a lady like she's done nothing this whole game.
It could be anyone,
I'll
Jaquan.
explain the details later.
I guess except for
But there was
Shuichi.
something interesting.
I guess.
I think it's
except for
Shuichi.
That would be a
Could be him
fucking
too.
wild twist for it to somehow be Shuichi and so we want because then we would have been playing as the mastermind, which kinda we already did in the second
When
game,
the door
but
is open,
that's very much a
the
different
classroom
situation.
reverts to its original state. Clearly, the room is hiding
Junko,
something.
you fool, I have 70 alt accounts.
Isn't it obvious?
Junko really is that motherfucker who just has a
Mastermind
Junko
didn't
is
want anyone to see
the
them
one
making
motherfucker who has a bunch of
flashback
Smurf
lights.
accounts.
But why
Yes,
couldn't they
Bart,
use the
okay.
classroom at all?
Yeah.
If the mastermind were a 17th
She wants to play with the less
they could have their own
talented
completely
players.
separate room to make flashback lights.
Indeed, that would be much safer.
Knowing
She's
this,
got all the
we
tropes.
can make a few assumptions
Being
about the
unsuspecting,
mastermind's identity.
coming forward with a weird solution, separate
However,
enough to not care if
Con's like
everyone does.
the fucking like conspiracy theory.
What an
Yeah.
ominous way to say
He's
it.
got the fucking bulletin board and all the red
There's
lines.
nothing to worry about. We got this.
It's just
figured
Charlie
out,
from
we're friends.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia right now.
I'm assuming that's what I'm
Together,
referencing.
no matter
Yeah,
what.
I
that's
know
what you're
what you are.
referencing.
Nothing to fear.
Here's Jaquan, the ultimate
She's
detective.
right.
The mastermind's identity. Considering
Jaquan's the ultimate schizo
my
poster.
detective work points to. All right.
That's it.
A person in the killing game. It's not a 17th person.
The mastermind is most
Goodness.
likely one of the participants of this killing game.
Who could it be?
One of the
All right.
participants?
I think it's actually
One
Mew.
of the 16 people who were forced to play this game.
Don't bring my fifth wife into this.
What?
The classroom.
Don't.
Don't need no damn evidence.
This much the good name of Mew in
Them
this.
and she's
I
guilty.
mean,
This.
yeah, Jaquana. That'll hold up in court. She just looks guilty. Look at him.
At the academy.
Yeah.
See every day. Like one of the 16 students?
That's crazy! There's no way one of us is the mastermind! Because
I know
we're
it
all
when I see it.
friends. We swore to
The call asked for evidence, and Jaquan would be like, I made it. Fuck up.
Alright.
You don't need evidence, he has
Jaquan
vibes.
doesn't need evidence. Yeah, he just goes off of the vibes of people.
possible!
Jaquan has vibes, that's all he needs.
Statistically speaking, he's actually been surprisingly accurate.
Yeah.
Witness. God, all his angels and all the people in heaven.
Yeah, you know what? That's
Imagine
even better.
Junko just accidentally having Monokuma record the entire Snap Cube Eggman's announcement and then it playing on the Monokuma doll.
Those are words there that I understand. Totally.
Is someone about to die?
Whatever, I don't
That's like
believe
33 billion
There's
witnesses.
no way the mastermind's here.
Jaquan, you think there's
Even
that
if
many
it's one
angels?
of
I
the
think you want to
16
lower your
students,
numbers a little bit.
It doesn't mean it's one of us.
I'm
does
just
it?
saying, most of humankind would most certainly have
What do
not
you
gone to
mean?
God. They would have
It's
gone
possible
somewhere
that the
else.
mastermind merely
I mean, there's also some extra angels, you know?
alive this whole time.
Yeah, extra. Okay, there. Maybe your number is a little bit not ridiculous.
I mean, I think I would know a little thing or two about this situation, okay?
Shut up. All right. Go like perform an exorcism or something.
Okay, I'm the one, I'm the expert, okay? Let me be.
All right. Yeah, why don't you just go get a job as an exorcist?
I don't wanna.
Junko mom said it's my turn being the ultimate
Make
despair,
hard
the
work.
ultimate despair of this game.
I need to confirm something. Determine is alibis for Rantaro's murder, and we would be able to determine who the mastermind is from there.
alibi for Rantaro's murder again.
Our alibis
Who would be the
were way
murderer?
back then?
The thing is, no one would fucking remember
Didn't we
what their
discuss
alibi
that during
is.
the first trial? What good would it do to discuss it again?
They'll have dementia.
Now that we
Yeah.
know Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, it
Bro,
might lead
fucking
somewhere.
Kibo's a robot, and he'd probably forget.
We might find a hole in someone's
Kibo?
alibi that we didn't
Kibo is like
So we
special.
just have to get
I'm the
our
good guy.
alibis again.
Fine. Then let's do it. So we can be sure that the mastermind's not one of us.
I wonder where this discussion will lead. Will it lead to a mastermind in this very room? Or not?
Monokuma's very smug about all of
Either
this.
way, we're gonna
He's always
see
smug
if
about
this
everything.
trial stays
He's
exciting.
especially smug right now.
I was in the game room in the basement.
Removes Monokuma's teeth. I cannot describe such obesity intelligibly and without reasonable doubt.
Also, Tenko and Angie
But I
were
know
there
it when
too.
I see it.
Even if I was in the same basement, it's impossible for me to have killed Rantaro.
Hey! I didn't kill Rantaro either!
I was in my room by myself. And so were Ryoma and Kokichi too. I know that is a poor alibi, but I did not kill Rantaro.
I was in the dining hall. Kyo, Neo, and Kirumi were with me. Though I did leave briefly to use the bathroom. I couldn't have killed Rantaro.
That's wrong!
Wrong.
Wait a minute, Tsumugi.
Huh?
You said you went to the bathroom.
Getting flashbacks to
The
some
girls
First
were
game
in the
looking
dining
mother
hall,
flipper.
Right?
What did you say? That bathroom?
Huh? What?
I like little flashbacks.
Shuichi,
I love a
didn't
good
you
flashback
investigate the
mood
girls'
trial.
bathroom?
It's like a
Did you
Baki
find
fight.
anything?
The utility
Yeah.
closet in that bathroom.
Just like.
Never doubt
Like the
me
Bucky
again.
Hanma shows.
Hidden passage. One that's
Come on,
connected
what
to
are
the
you on
hidden
about?
room
We never
in the
doubted
back of
you.
the library. Which means it's
I guess
possible
3 people did doubt him.
room
I
from
didn't,
that
because I
bathroom.
knew the answer.
What?
Around the time Rantaro was killed, Tsumugi
To
went to
Kim
that
looks like
exact
they got
bathroom.
stabbed in the first game.
I'm positive that when Rantaro was killed, the culprit was in the hidden room. It's too convenient to be coincidence.
Hold on. This is all so sudden. I don't think I understand.
But maybe they got there from the hidden door in the library instead.
No, I don't think so. Remember that I had placed dust on the card reader in the library. I was trying to determine if the hidden door was opened with a card reader. But the dust didn't fall. That means nobody used that card reader.
So, to enter the hidden room, they would need to use a different route. The girl's
Yeah,
bathroom.
it seems to be.
Yes, I believe that's the case.
Yep, still
The
active.
culprit entered the hidden room from the girl's bathroom on the first floor. And with the help of Maki,
Anyways, I've completely forgot what we were talking about. Because I kind of got caught up in like the fact that Daquan fucking peers into the future anytime a mystery happens.
And leaped out of the hidden room.
That's his gift.
This is he's just like he's like Naegi in the first game where like he's not really like an expert mystery solver, but like manages to get it figured out.
The Quan's like our Rompo.
I wouldn't go there. Rompo is just him, okay?
And they also took
He's like our Rompo, you know, both have autism.
Both high functioning autistics.
Yep.
Headed into the passageway and returned to the girl's bathroom.
You know what, should they say that they've seen Rompo and Jaquan in the same room together?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Suspicious.
Although, you know, I just have a hunch that they don't look very similar.
What do you mean? They're probably look exactly the same.
I don't know about that necessarily.
Tsumugi even capable of doing
They look exactly the same, what do you mean?
cosplayer, you know?
Yeah. All this would be impossible for just some cosplayer.
But you said that you went to that bathroom during Rantaro's murder. How can you possibly refute that fact?
Refute? It's all just a coincidence. Oh, Kibo and Ryoma
Steals
didn't
your
have
knees.
alibis. What?
Did you see one of them in the girl's bathroom?
What?
If one of them had gone into that bathroom, you would have seen each other,
Alright.
right?
Also, Aubrey, I would appreciate if you put my knees
Never
back.
mentioned that.
I like having my knees. They're used for
He
walking.
needs his knees. Yeah, he needs to walk a lot, you know?
What's the meaning of this?
Can this
That's what he does, you know, in his spare time.
Tsumugi, is this true?
No, it's not. I really only went to use the bathroom. I didn't know about the hidden passage.
Look lively, Monocubs! You're up! Move your asses!
Oh, great.
That's very wrong!
Let's see what the Monocubs have to fucking add to the conversation here. Probably not a whole lot.
K1V0 looks like both Najima
Yeah.
and Makoto at the same time.
He really
It
does.
does.
We're all gonna get blown up together.
I still want to
I guess they don't design any new characters that said combo. Let's mash two characters up.
let us win.
What?
Please, please let us win!
Alright, don't worry. We'll lock the fuck in.
We don't want to die!
We're like snowflakes. We're one of a
I don't know what Four Eyes is talking about. Bad guys never wear glasses.
Anyway, just cut it out! We don't want to die!
Their defense is they don't want to die. That's
Monokuma and the
absolutely
Mastermind
perfect.
are the bad guys.
It's a fair defense, you know, who wants to die?
Do you
Except
know how many
Nagito.
of my friends were sacrificed?
Please, help us!
Did you see
Is
Pope
Four
Leo
Eyes over
XIV
there really
offered
the
the Vatican for
We
peace
don't know
talks?
anything.
Close enough. Welcome back Pope Benedict XV. Welcome back Pope Innocent IV.
Hey, let's just stop this!
There's no evidence that she's the mastermind.
Oh, yeah.
I'll cut through your words.
You're doing it, we should look at that.
Before being destroyed,
Odd.
Mother Kuma told us something.
you know, I'm waiting for the newest Pope to just drop dead a few days after.
I once said,
JD
how
Vance.
about I die Monokuma with piss? I was
Any
I
day
don't
now,
know if
any
you
hour now even.
Any hour now.
That individual is, of
All right,
course,
the vile energy
mastermind.
killed 2 popes.
When the mastermind commands Mother Kuma to give birth.
We all tried it out.
How about I?
But Kiba
That is
wasn't
an
there,
interesting
was he?
thing to suggest, Aubrey.
Right.
Interesting.
Because I was fighting the
Not in a
Exorcist.
good way.
Did you hear that? Kiba didn't try giving Mother Kuma a command. So the real mastermind is...
Well,
Tsumugi was the only one who didn't say give
so many questions. So many.
Huh?
Everyone else said give birth. Tsumugi specifically used a different phrase.
Well, did you hear with the new Pope song?
Actually did meet JD
No.
Vance after he was officially
Hold up.
inducted.
Me.
He's from
That's a
Chicago.
wild thing to say,
You didn't
Danganronpa
say
Charator.
give birth. You said make.
Yeah.
So I keep seeing this one meme about the Pope skateboarding when he was younger,
Get Mother Kuma
I
to create
never
space.
heard of that.
and still is capable of skateboarding.
That's why you
Yeah, so
specifically
yeah, Pope
said
Leo
make.
did meet JD Vance already, and I thought I was kinda really hoping that the Pope would die just because it would be expert tier, like how the vile energy of JD
What's
Vance
wrong?
kills 2 popes right after
be
meeting
like
it.
that,
There's
Shuichi.
like you couldn't
Do you
make that shit up,
really think
okay?
I'm the mastermind?
You know, if that did happen, the Vatican would have to stop playing offense.
Hey, everyone.
Because like JD's like 2 of nothing at this point.
JD Vance is up 2-0.
Like when the Vatican stop playing offense, you know, you can't have JD win.
That one of our friends, the survivors, could do this. That's why I'm begging, Tsumugi. I'm begging you to refute me. I might be wrong. I was wrong before. About Kaede. That's why I need everyone's help.
Forces Tsumi Hware and Binha cosplay.
I don't care if my detective
Who is
work
that?
is wrong.
I have no idea who
I
that
want to
is.
hear your argument. Reaching the truth
Ready.
together is what cooperation means to me.
I don't know cosplayers.
I don't know.
Tsumugi, please.
Tsumugi,
If Leo 14
please.
dies, I can't pass that off without reasonable doubt.
What's the matter?
It's not even like if he
Can't
dies
argue
soon. No,
that
just
after
if he
hearing that.
dies.
Oh, hold.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right
Because
now,
JD
but
Vance is just a
hold on
vile
a
man.
sec.
He is.
Oh,
A vile
this
individual.
infamous impatience rears its ugly head.
and what an ugly head it is.
I don't think friends should blame
I mean, I also
each other
just
like
don't really
this,
like
you know? Come
Pope
on,
Leo
smile,
14th already.
everyone.
So.
I know we could watch a comedy
Yeah, what
special, so
did
we
he
can
do?
all
He's
smile.
not. He doesn't. He's like more conservative on trans rights than Francis was.
That's kind of inevitability.
Rise Monokuma,
Yeah.
which has the effect
Granted,
of
there
beautifying us.
were some cardinals that were
Why?
were more accepting. That is not the Pope that we ended up getting though. But I guess
No.
Was Francis the only Francis?
yeah, I believe Pope Francis. I believe was the first one. I believe.
Father?
I could be absolutely wrong.
See? It's getting exciting. Shuichi is trying to reveal the mastermind, trying to overcome despair.
No one cares about despair
It's-
anymore.
As far as I know, I think he was like the first person. The first Francis.
Yeah, I believe so. It was like the first Francis in like, or it was the first new name in. I think it was a really long time. Because you know,
Yeah, it's a long
popes
time.
can pick whatever name they want. Yeah. Who is the mastermind? I think the mastermind is Retaro Amani. He's just playing massive mind games.
It has to be you, mastermind of this killing game. And
I
the culprit who
do wonder, was this before he became Pope or after?
What?
There are no other possibilities.
Like Pope Leo, this.
Oh, this was after. This was like literally after. From my thing, it was literally like a few
Prize
days ago.
Monokuma Cubs.
Okay.
Anything to
You know what, Aubrey? You have fun.
Yeah, cause growing up Catholic you always had to refer to popes by their titles and number. I didn't know if I just forget.
Yeah. Pope Francis, I believe, the first one.
Because we're all friends, right? Weren't we
This is a class trial. Although we were forced.
I mean, as far as I know, he's not completely anti.
That's how we survived.
I don't know. I still could have been a better individual.
Also, I'm right once again.
Yeah, we don't know his complete views yet, because before Pope Francis was, the Pope, his takes on the gay stuff was more conservative than it was when he was Pope. So
Right now,
it can change.
Right now, he does not have a very good impression.
I want the mastermind
Yeah, as far as we know,
somewhere else, like
you know.
in the previous Killing Games.
I really think that the Cardinals should just
You're
like
really not the
elect
mastermind,
like
then don't give up. I'll
elect
cheer
some
you
random
on.
Catholic man and just see what he does as the Pope.
If you say
No, that did happen once.
Yeah, once and never again.
Yeah, because it was not good.
Bro, we just run it back.
I would try it one more time.
We should just have a raffle.
Hey, Shuichi!
Raffle. Just make me Pope,
Alright.
Why can't I be the Pope? We should think about it.
You're not Catholic.
Yeah. We have been over this 17 times, yes.
I actually met Pope Francis once when I was 8. Dad was there on business and he took me to see him speak.
Huh.
We should have been to this before. Yes, I am. Even if it is just technically, it still counts.
Alright, hold on. I don't... From my understanding
Rips
is that
off
if you,
Monokuma's ears.
Hold on, I'm trying to, like, verbalize, like, what I'm thinking here. But my brain is not working right now.
Yeah, we can talk about it another time. But this is kind of focused on the game right now.
Yeah, who needs to focus on the game?
Yeah, that was streaming to
I remember nothing else
people.
besides that from the trip. It was a big moment for me,
Yeah, meeting the Pope. Well, being the Pope, I guess, but meeting is
Yeah.
doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Would you give him, would you give the Pope
Also, he's
Undertale?
Yes, I would. Also, also, Bessie, you're non-binary, and yeah, you need to be a man specifically to be.
I'm basically a man.
All right.
That's biologically one, so come on.
I don't know how they'll accept that that reasoning.
Literally nobody acknowledges my pronouns to begin with, Mushu.
All right. You never correct anyone ever.
Because I'm literally tired of it. Nobody's gonna fucking use them.
What's the weirdest Danganronpa Miko wave you have seen?
Mushu, literally, I dated a trans woman before. She never even used them.
Damn.
Like, come on. You think that, like, that demographic would at least, do that, but no.
Clearly not this.
Didn't.
Clearly not.
Clearly not. So I said, yeah. I stopped caring how much I lost you.
This is probably probably a fucking shocker to people in stream, because I don't think it's ever been brought up before.
It hasn't, but I doubt people in stream are gonna start using their them,
The night of the incident,
Try.
we were waiting for the
No
mastermind to
promises.
trigger the trap we set in the library.
God, I doubt
Once
it.
gave an invasive stink bug in
And it,
lobotomy.
why? You know what? Yeah, sure. You go, girl. You go.
You go.
Around that time,
I believe in you.
There were 4 people in the dining hall, including the mastermind. The mastermind was probably irritated that no murders had yet occurred. After the motive
Also
was
met
given,
Obama cause
they knew
UNC
that
was
Kaede
invited there
was
due to
planning
being a
something.
veteran. I don't remember
But the
that part, but my
mastermind
mom
wanted some
swears up
assurance
and down that I
they would
pissed in the
take
shrubs on the
action if
lawn.
necessary. The mastermind excused himself
Oh
in
my
the
God.
dining hall and went to the bathroom.
All right, absolute
And
fire
from
there.
to the hidden room in the library that only the mastermind could enter.
God is pissing in the shrubbery.
They waited.
That's hilarious.
With less than an hour before the time limit expired, Rantaro moved the library's bookcase.
Yeah. Oh, what was I about to say? I'm losing my
Which
marbles.
set off the receiver I was holding.
He's
I'm
actively losing them.
It all happened the way we determined. I ran out of the room, and Kaede rolled the shot put ball into the air vent.
You know, I had tacos like right before I started streaming. I could go for more tacos right now.
At the same time, Rantaro...
Let's not talk about tacos right now.
Why?
Because I want them.
Also, Ilya Tapuria might KO another one of my favorite
I'm
fighters
feeling
this
peckish
coming
as
month.
is.
We see what'll happen.
Jaquan, I'm sure we'll hear about whatever the results are. I'm sure you will mention it.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough.
Alright.
From our
We will be looking forward to
reporter,
that.
Jaquan. Yep. Our sports correspondent, Jaquan.
The shot rolled down
I was gonna say,
Kaede.
yeah, the place I went to as well, I got a filled churro as well. That was really good.
Fell right onto Rantaro's head.
Nice.
It turns out, that was just what the mastermind wanted us to believe. In reality, Kaede's murder plan happened quite differently. The shot put ball that Kaede rolled.
Yeah.
didn't
Hey,
actually
Basti,
hit
can you buy me
Rantaro.
tacos?
No,
Why not?
but I want them right now.
Well, but I want tacos as well.
I want them.
Must have been
I
surprised
want
to see the
tacos.
shot put ball drop at his
I like
feet.
Ilya and I like
Well, shit, I
Charles.
already
This man, I
ordered
don't know
some
if Charles is LL ever
a dessert,
the same
okay?
if he gets knocked
Why
by
do you
Ilya.
keep doing?
It's different.
Wait, didn't you just offer? That's not owing.
Finish the job.
I owe them.
Lamu
They've never had it before, okay?
The mastermind jumped out of the hidden room and
It's a first time experience.
All right.
And in their hand, the real murder
Break
weapon,
dances.
their own shot put ball.
Danganronpa, specifically the third game, has so many stupid fucking frames at like weird angles.
Rantaro wasn't killed by Kaede's shot.
This game is
by the
truly something.
masterminds. The mastermind picked up Kaede's shot and left their shot put ball at the scene. They also looted the survivor perk monopad from
I wonder
Rantaro's
when the
body.
naked gray man gets executed.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder when this motherfucker going committing all the crimes and getting away with it constantly. Like, what the hell?
You kill them with a ball.
Never seen the book
We know that they wear glasses. Who wears glasses in this game?
See, I think you've missed out on. We've already determined who the mastermind is.
Oh, who's the mastermind?
It's Samugi.
Who?
Exactly. She's the ultimate cosplayer.
Who's Samugi?
Ultimate cosplayer, purple, long hair.
and reached the truth.
No idea what you mean by that.
Yeah, because she's not been relevant, I think, except for maybe once.
That truth had been
I think she's been relevant once this entire
I'm
game.
finally back.
Welcome back, Akira.
After the murder, the mastermind left the stolen monopad on the table in the hidden room.
Accidents?
And threw Kaede's
I
shot
might
put
be a
ball
little
into
late.
the trash
A
can.
little.
Like Holloway, Vogue, and now Charles.
One person.
All the fan favorites, and he's knocked out 2 of them brutally already.
No one would ever get into that room, but we did.
I'd like to mention as well that it's been a month and somehow that trash there had not been taken out once.
The mastermind went back.
It
But Samugi's the mastermind? This one?
Yeah, well, I'm assuming you're looking at Samugi. Yeah, her.
The girls' bathroom on the first.
That's a plot twist I didn't see coming.
Did you really think it was the clanker?
Yeah, but I didn't think it was this one.
Really, you really thought it was Kiba? Why?
He deserves it. I want it to be him. I was manifesting Mushu.
Your manifestation sucks.
Anyone could have used the hidden passageway, not but looking at the survivors. Only you could possibly be the mastermind.
Tisk. Wagging my finger.
I mean, the Clanker deserved it, you know?
What did for being a robot?
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, please tell us you aren't the mastermind. Tsumugi Shirogane, the ultimate cosplayer.
Can we execute this bald man already?
Yeah, we're getting to it, Aubrey.
That's the truth of this case, of the Killinggame itself. Well, Tsumugi?
Well, what?
Tsumugi trying to look cool for the camera.
She's locked in.
Holding the detonator is tensing up. get tense. Calm down.
Daddy, please stop this. Go back to how you used to be when you loved us so much.
You know, I don't know.
Was more suited to a different
I don't know
story
if
than this one.
Monokuma ever really did love the Mono Cubs.
Basically, you're
I think he needed a divorce.
watch this exciting development.
Well, Tsumugi, are there any flaws in Shuichi's logic? If so, then please tell us.
Flaws? There's a bunch of flaws all over it.
Then explain.
You can do it. You can do it, Tsumugi.
Even if you cheer me on, it's not like that. I didn't do it. It's plain to see.
Imagine My Little Pony Danganronpa.
My Little Pony Danganronpa. You know what? There's probably some motherfucker who's already made that before.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
The MLP fans are literally everywhere.
They should do whatever, you know?
They really do be just doing whatever.
Defend yourself.
Junko and Oshima!
What?
Cause it's always been her. In the Hope's Peak killing game, and in the Jabberwock Island killing game. Junko
That's
and
it's
Oshima
Junko
didn't
and Oshima.
participate. She controlled the
Junko and Oshima this entire time.
It was all Junko and Oshima.
competitive.
Always has been.
Mastermind, isn't she? Then it's like that this time too.
How does she know?
Junko and Oshima is dead. She's not part of this killing game.
Granted, Junko was dead the first,
You're wrong.
twice before.
It's all
But,
Junko's doing. This killing game is her doing too.
Yeah.
At this point, what kind of blackmail does Junko have on people?
Cause Junko and Oshima
Alright, I don't know if blackmail, I think she just has this thing called plot armor. Like, mega plot armor.
Junko and Oshima is.
Junko's like Darth Vader at this point.
Daddy, please don't get so excited.
Where's Junko's prequel?
We do not need a Junko prequel.
I need it.
Junko and Oshima is what? Okay, time for a commercial break.
Oh,
See, we're a good
commercial
comedy
break.
crew too, so please don't.
Oh. Well, they're gone. No more Earth sign.
Good night, ass.
Junko and Oshima is.
Who are the worst part of this game?
Oshima is.
Right the fuck here.
Brian, get to work on that My Little Pony Danganronpa.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So long. Farewell. Monokuma, don't blow up the Mono Cups with your mind.
Nobody was waiting.
Even if it makes you go, what?
It's
Again?
literally Junko and
Mom said it's my
Oshima.
turn
This is
with the
literally
ultimate despair
Junko.
title unlocked.
Literally Junko. Where'd she come from? We don't know.
Junko and Oshima,
Well.
the 53rd.
Well.
The new ultimate despair. Alright.
Of course, we'll be back.
Once again, the
It was
mastermind
all, it's
is
all
Junko
Junko.
and Oshima.
I feel like that one big planet meme.
Yeah.
That's somebody's looking at the Earth and say what Junko and Oshima. And the guy, or the astronaut with a gun, always has been.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tsumugi Shirogane, our friend who survived with us.
Sorry about that. You can go ahead and forget about Tsumugi
Oh my god.
Shirogane.
Wait.
I'm just a character. You know, a lie.
Sorry to all her fans out
Junko,
there.
frick
If
off
any
you
of
your
need
70
this,
alt
that
accounts.
is.
Literally. This is Junko 53 here as well. There's been too many of these
More than
motherfuckers.
a cover for me, the mastermind.
Also, her eyes show
You're your friend?
show
Ugh,
V3 in
it's
them.
laughable, really. Really, I'm gonna laugh.
Just to add even on top of it.
Serious? You're the mastermind
This
behind this?
this game has stopped making sense.
That face and
Usually
that
it does
voice.
in the 6th trial.
Junko and Oshima.
I know, right? Oh, does it make you fall into despair?
I want a refund.
Well, does it?
No, that's not possible.
Too many
Junko
Junkos
and
to count.
Oshima is dead.
Literally.
But why did you call yourself the 53rd?
As history repeats itself, so does Junko and Oshima.
There's just I just don't know about that statement there.
As you can see, I am a perfect reproduction of
Jumbo
Junko and
Junko in the
Oshima.
4th game.
Alright, there is going to be another.
Junko in the fourth.
We will get a Junko the 54th.
Reproduction. Perfect
Eventually we will.
reproductions are exactly the same as the original.
Her logic is impossible to follow.
Also, did you see the demo from the game makers of this game? It's like an R page.
You're the actual
The
mastermind
demo
of
from the
this killing
game
right?
makers of this game. I
So
don't
if they kill you, then that'll
think
be the
so.
end,
I don't think I
correct?
know what you're talking about. I can go check it out when we're done with feeling what this is here.
Besides,
Junko is the demo man.
I don't think so.
It never ends the game?
But imagine if that was the case
What do
though.
you mean?
Don't know about that
She's
one.
bluffing. Let's just kill her and get it over with.
Wait, if force is necessary, it should wait until after we see what she... No need, Kibo, because this class trial is over.
What? It's already over?
Danganronpa getting a little predictable.
You killed
Really?
me, and Monokuma covered it up with a false narrative. The class trials are rigged, and this whole game is illegitimate.
Oh, that. Right. Yeah, I definitely messed
Her
that up.
defense is, I'm sorry.
I mean, I accept it.
So, is that all you have to say?
The viewers won't accept that kind of apology. You gotta stop the killing game.
Huh? The viewers?
She's forgiven.
it seems
Oh,
like you're on
okay.
the
No,
wrong track,
looks
so
like
let me
all's
explain.
forgiven.
Okay,
Yeah.
So first, I'll start with the event that inspired me to plan this killing game.
That was about the time the meteorite impact started intensifying.
Oh yeah, about the meteors or
She to
something.
start some big story on her own.
I
The
knew
meteors.
Geek Academy's Gopher Project.
Crushing the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope, would be the perfect despair.
That's when I took over the killing game I devised. I forced those selected as humanity's
I like
last
how
hope to
just
play my killing
randomly
game.
whenever I'm fucking
And then I took the
streaming,
names
Jaquan
of
will
all
just
these
add
Shogun
or add
and
random
sneaked in among them.
reaction stuff to like whatever my most recent
Kokichi know about
Twitter
this?
post is, like
Wasn't he a remnant of despair?
about whatever the fuck we're talking about, but doesn't say
Yeah.
anything about it in chat.
That's all Jaquan needs.
She's about to
Shuko
cosplay
Enoshima
you,
doesn't
Red.
have comrades.
I don't want her to cosplay me.
It's like
I'll send it to you know
I
where.
think they
The
should.
Remnants of Despair are just a bunch of despair fan
Imagine
boys
the
and
funny.
fangirls.
but I
That's
am
Ilya
despair
Topuria
itself.
BTW.
I am a
Bring
god
me
of
Junko.
despair. Kokichi was just one of my believers.
A god wouldn't be comrades with one of their believers, right?
Then Kokichi didn't know your true identity either.
What a hopeless existence he led. To the end, he had no idea the object of his worship was right under his nose.
I don't care about your story. Tell us about the people watching. Who's this killing game being shown to?
Hashtag we
Where
love
are
you,
the
Junko
survivors of
speaking head.
humanity?
Well, I don't know. We is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. I don't know about.
Watching?
Like, well, it was speaking French now. We?
Wait, I can put it here, the 100 line. Last Defense Academy, that's
Like,
it.
who is we in this case?
Gone.
You.
Me.
No, you're lying. If this isn't being shown to
I
anyone,
love
why
Sweet.
can't
Kokichi
someone
independently,
know
okay? That's my thing. You can have it.
rules? You're the one
Bro,
who
you
keeps
already
talking,
have
making
Mew,
the game
like
interesting.
no, like pick a
For
struggle.
whom?
I can have
It's
both.
just a part of my perfect reproduction.
You're what?
I can have both Mew and Junko Enoshima.
My own killing game is all. Just like the old
Source.
Junko.
I have them.
Oh,
The
okay.
original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
So I have
I
them.
just wanted to recreate the past killing game.
Hello,
That's it.
Mystics.
Hello, gotcha.
Yep, that's
What is
it.
up?
There are no survivors of humanity.
Pick one, bro, loudly crying face.
Yeah, you gotta pick a crazy woman, okay?
No, I have both.
No, you
No,
can't.
that's wrong.
Yeah, yes I can.
Nuh-uh. But it's so much
Let's
fun.
sign you otherwise.
See?
So surprised.
You're the only one to mention that.
Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there.
Maybe Bassie is just really loud for
But
some
how do we
reason.
know our memories are real?
That's
What do you
weird.
mean by that?
Oh.
There's something that's been bothering me about our
Woo.
memories.
You know, you're always louder than me. That's
I am sitting a little bit further back from. I'll just Bassie. I'm about to turn it down. Hold on.
Of hopes, peaks,
I'm being
Profiling
censored.
said no, that's wrong.
Yeah, you're
This book contains
35%
years of
right
research
now.
about Hope's Peak
No,
Academy.
I'm
that's
being
wrong.
censored.
Nothing would
Who
indicate
died?
this book is a fraud.
No one
I think
else
the
died at
information
least
here
right
is
now.
accurate,
Oh, I'm sad.
but there's a lot written
Murder
that
should have
differs
occurred by
from our
now.
memories.
What do you mean? It's a there's a trial going on.
What is
It
the
should have
meaning?
occurred. It's regular
To know
program.
that for certain,
No.
I'll need
It's
to look
scheduled.
Chocolate pudding. You know what, Mystic? That's
You have chocolate pudding?
I want you
That's
to tell
nice.
me
I-
everything that you remember
I like the
about Hope's Peak
I.
Academy.
Well, you can't very place. I like the idea of eating
We just
pudding
need to
more than I
talk about
actually
what we
like eating
remember
pudding.
from Hope's Peak?
Does it, if that makes sense?
Okay.
You're not a pudding man?
No, like pudding sounds like it would be really good, and then when I have it, it's not bad, but it's
That event
mediocre.
originated at Hope's Peak Academy.
You know, I'd much rather think about eating pudding than eat pudding.
Strangel's Junko.
Strangel, yeah. Guys, get on the Strangel machine.
Angel.
The Strangel.
Finding your Twitter makes these streams so much better.
High school girl.
You just randomly add in whatever fucking context you want, and but that I only discover whenever I open my phone.
Enrolled in Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair. In order to cover the world in despair, I put my
His
plan-
Twitter's always been in the description, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I just never
Something doesn't add up
never
here.
really cared about it that much.
Huh? I detect no
Ah, okay.
discrepancy in my memory bank.
Yes, everything we just said is just like we remember it. But it doesn't match what's written in the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
So you gotta play spot. Point
Spot
out
the
what
difference.
everyone
Wait,
is-
no. Don't tell me.
Right. Time.
Don't tell me. No. Okay, I was just saying. I was like shuddering in fear at the thought of Hangman's Gambit.
The biggest, most awful.
Hangman's
most
Gambit
tragic
again.
Okay, hold on. So,
event in human history.
That event originated at
actually,
Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
man.
Cause of all that despair was just a single high school girl.
Yep.
Student of Hope's Peak Academy,
The ultimate despair! Junko Enoshima!
I did everything in my power.
To spread despair over the entire world!
The biggest, most awful.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring
War and terrorism school girl.
Student of
I have no idea, honestly, what is.
Just stay as Junko at this point, bruh.
Yeah,
Enoshima! Despair over
I don't know.
your world!
I have no idea.
The biggest, most
Oh,
that event
guys.
originated at Hope's Peak Academy.
I don't know. There's only, yeah, there's literally like only 4 things to. Here, I'm just gonna
the biggest,
I'm just
most
gonna
awful,
guess.
Inspiring war and terrorism around the world. Single high school girl.
Oh, that's what it is, because it mentions the remnants of despair as well in this, I think. I might be absolutely fucking tripping here, and I have no idea what I'm on
One high
about.
school girl started the tragedy, the ultimate despair. Junko, at least that's what I remember. But that's not what this book
Yeah.
says. Ultimate despair doesn't just refer to Junko Enoshima.
Oh, yeah.
It refers to a group and the movement.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not
after.
even close to done. I think this is gonna be at least another hour.
To put it simply,
Yeah, it's a lot of
there's
time
more to
left.
ultimate despair
Don't worry,
than
guys.
Junko
We're in it.
Enoshima.
We're in it for the long haul.
This is the first time I've
We're
heard
going
about
long.
this. Wasn't Junko the ultimate despair?
That's what I recall as well.
We'll
That
finish
label
this
is only
game,
applied to her.
well, no matter what happens.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing.
Coincidence?
Danganronpa,
Misremembered?
text simulator.
And
I'm playing
Robert text
Star
into
Wars
this one.
Battlefront
That'll be
2.
fun.
And that's not all.
All right.
There are other
You
discrepancies
said
I'd
Star
like to
Wars
point out.
Battlefront. I've never.
Ugh,
fucking play that.
But is this-
I
is
have
this-
played Battlefront, but I don't care for it.
Ajiquan, is it the old one or the new one?
So, let's continue where we left off.
Because like there's an old version and the new version.
Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair.
Which one is it?
The killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game
The new
by
one
the ultimate
recently
despair.
got a big player count bump.
Oh really? It got a big... Oh, interesting.
But boo-hoo, when
The new one is good.
died, events were set
I do enjoy it.
And the world began to move towards restoration.
I need the high of covet era Battlefront again.
Yeah. Me too.
Mystics, are you still here? Speak if you are. I require it.
One Piece.
No.
One Piece, One Piece, One Piece.
No. No.
I should summon them.
Unacceptable.
It's about tactics and should know about what's ethical.
No, no
What
One
if
Piece.
Danganronpa took
Still
place
worked.
in Ohio?
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class
Yeah,
of
it did work, Mushu. They are here.
No, no One Piece.
And forced into the killing game.
Like that one Mexican woman in
I have some bad news about that. That my
Family
dance
Guy.
in motion.
No, there's no One
Reaching their
Piece.
climax.
The remnants of despair and the Future Foundation are still fighting.
Alright, what about what? Bro, my mind is fucking melting. Danganronpa,
Fucking that's in Ohio.
they destroy my brain.
I would destroy Mushu's brain
So
entirely.
the remnants of
No, that's
the
wrong.
Future Foundation
No,
are still
okay.
fighting.
Mushu is not ready for that kind of world, okay?
Hold on.
Biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Sir Bessie, I heard One Piece explain. Not explain, explain.
Like the killing game of the 78th
Mushu needed to check if you were still here.
Academy.
I have no idea. Man, I am not locked in right now.
That's how you were summoned.
Alright.
Despair. And forced into the
Damn it.
we've
Just,
You're locked out.
yeah, I am locked the fuck out right now.
they were held prisoner at the ultimate.
I can't believe that's what worked. Yeah, you're really predictable. You know, you just mention like one or two things and like yeah, just point over the corner. Look, E-Fighter's over there. I would probably get your full undivided attention.
Why would they
Or
The
just,
Eduardo
mention,
fighter.
or just mention that he's in
It has
chat.
to do with the Hope's Peak Academy
He'll
show.
never be in chat. He's busy doing stuff.
During the
Yeah,
tragedy,
see?
the 78th
At least you're
class
self-aware that it would.
trapped themselves
Yeah,
inside
he's
the
busy avoiding doing his D&D stuff.
Yeah.
That's a full-time occupation, Mushu.
No, it literally would take it. Literally take less than 3 hours to do everything except for the design.
It just means
But I
those
also
documents were
offered to
written
help
off.
him with the
There's no
design,
need to worry
so
about it.
What
that's
you've
his
been
own
saying
fault for
isn't
not getting it done.
consistent. First you
And will Mr. Eduardo fighter be kicked out? Kicked out?
If he doesn't get his stuff done by the allotted
I want
time.
to talk about one more thing.
Who will take up his mantle?
Nope, probably no
It's
one.
about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we
That would
I
slow
know
down
someone who
things
could.
so much.
I know someone who can.
That wasn't an offer.
And his name is,
There's
you
no
know...
doubt that the 16
No,
were
absolutely
students
not.
at Hope's Peak Academy. We heard
Absolutely.
it had been rebuilt and was accepting applications for talented students
Oh,
again.
if he was, I would genuinely come to riot.
And so,
Alright, Nero
we gathered
can't
at the
even
brand new
can't
Hope's
even
Peak Academy.
communicate when he doesn't have any other responsibilities.
Since Hope's Peak
None the-
Academy was large,
nonetheless, when
we
he
were all
actually
in
does
separate
have one.
classes.
Like, this guy,
There's no doubt we were students of the new
he
school.
can't even write his own D&D campaign, yet he's gonna start one.
I don't know what I don't know if he's still working on that.
I don't think he is at this point.
I don't know if he's still cooking or not. I talked about it to him a little while ago, and I wasn't.
And with that, Recruitment of talented students resumed.
When we found out.
I would genuinely be surprised if he was making it.
New Hope's Peak
They'll
Academy
come
is
up with
a
ideas for that
huge
campaign.
Which is why we were all in different classes.
But we're all the same!
That's right. We were all students of Hope.
I am locked so out right now. Because there's just so much. There's this. I don't have to fucking read this all here.
And with
I can be a child sometimes. Really?
The New Academy was
You don't say.
Damn it! Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt. And with that, recruitment of talented
students.
Recruitment? That's not what.
That's wrong!
The recruitment. That they do. What? I'm so confused. If I'm paying closer attention,
We
probably.
remember Hope's Peak Academy taking applications from talented students. But that's not what's written here. The Academy did not take applications. All of their students were scouted.
Scouted? I've never heard that.
All right.
I wasn't scouted. I applied to
I
Hope's
want
Peak
bumps.
Academy
You are
on my
really
own.
easy to like get the attention of,
I
Mystics.
chose to come to Hope's Peak.
You like mention like a food or
Are
like
you saying
E-Fighter
you're
or
remembering
One
it
Piece, and that's all it takes them to
What
rap
if
for you.
this book's just wrong? Researchers make mistakes
All right,
too.
it's absolute rap.
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all this from just the book.
You know I would like some food right now.
There is
Yeah,
other
maybe
evidence as
tacos.
well.
Tacos by chance. The tacos were really good.
The
I
Killinggame
kind of
I
want
would
more,
love some tacos right now.
So
but
this
there,
is the
it's
third
like
game
I
after
can't really
Hope's
go
Peak and
there
Jabberwock Island.
now. So
But
Not
remember what
bad.
Rantaro
no,
said?
it's just like a 15-minute drive, and I still technically don't have my license. I could just drive there illegally, but I don't want to. I don't enjoy driving as well.
But Rantaro's
And I don't want to
name
be
wasn't
spending
listed
too
among
much
the
excess
past
money right now.
participants. He was not
Yeah,
present
driving's
in
fun.
the Killingames that
Driving is
Jupiter
not fun.
orchestrated.
Yeah, bro, if I
It's
hear a
fun.
certain song, I'll stop everything I'm doing and start a
Which
side
Killing
quest.
Game did Rantaro participate?
By the way, Mystics, how's your side quest of
I'm
D&D
not
going
entirely
along?
sure,
the,
but
the adjustments you
It's
were going to make to
clearly
your story?
inconsistent, isn't it? And the inconsistencies don't
Because, like,
stop
you know,
there.
time's
Kokichi's
ticking.
account is also
And if you
suspect.
get it done, you'll actually be, if you get that
Kokichi's account
completely
is
done, then you'll be the first person who's actually
inconsistency?
officially
Do
fully
tell.
done with everything.
We
Oh,
remember
really?
Kokichi.
The first person?
I don't
Yes.
think that's true.
Or even Nayuki.
Naoki says she has it really written, but like she also
Impossible.
really
He
fucking
was
sucks at
definitely a
having
remnant of despair.
like an hour of time to talk.
The remnants
Uh-huh.
of despair
Not
were
good
the
at
ones who tried to
communication.
stop, and Kokichi was their leader. If he was
Right.
the one leading the
Because I don't
remnants
have,
of
I know
despair,
the general outline of her backstory, but she's
then
been
he
having,
must have been
she's
second only
been
to
going
the
through
ultimate
rewrites,
despair
and
herself.
you know, it's kind of getting a little close to for comfort.
Yes, he loved me more than anyone. Like an obsessed fan hiding in the bushes. So where's your proof he wasn't a remnant of despair?
The proof of Kokichi wasn't a remnant of despair is in his motive video.
This is it! The motive video we found in Kokichi's dorm room.
Was of Kokichi Oma himself, the ultimate supreme leader.
The ultimate Kokichi.
Ultimate supreme leader of 10 people. Or, sorry, loyal
10?
goons, as they are described.
His gooners.
Nope, not the word,
An
not the word.
organization centered around petty crimes.
It's like
One
Goon
that
Squad.
forbids murder. And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people. That's far too few to be the same group that tried to
I mean,
stop
what do you call a bunch of
overall.
goons, you know?
Just goons, that's it.
Meaning that whatever
Perhaps a
group Kokichi was
cohort.
a
A
part of
cohort of
is
goons.
not the
They're just a
remnant
bunch of
despair.
gooners, you know?
No, absolutely not.
His motive video clearly contradicts
Why is that
the
the
memories.
word that was turned into an
The memory
innuendo?
we have of Kokichi being a remnant.
Because it was already a thing, Mushu.
Alright, okay, like why?
He wasn't a remnant of despair?
I don't know why it became so normalized, the word
I don't
itself.
know if I'd say normalized, but
Never actually heard it directly from
so
I mean, compared to what it was beforehand, where it was just a niche word,
Kokichi didn't tell us because he
it's
wasn't
become
a
like
remnant. Neither.
known, well known, you know?
Don't worry, any minute now we're gonna be able to finish this, you know? We're gonna...
Any minute, we have like an hour. We have 60 more minutes now.
60 more minutes, at least.
If they'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Don't worry, guys. We are the Danganronpa. We haven't even got to the halfway point where it gives us a save. I just want to say. So it might actually be 2 hours.
Oh god, seriously?
Thank fucking god I did not, like, do that one stream all in one sitting. Actually writing, and now actually good.
So the flashback lights are the
As
cause?
soon as you're done with it, then you're officially done, but you can still, you know, work on your character and all that. However much you want. Just the core story is what you need to be working on, not little extras things, the core story.
I actually did a little experimenting with a device hidden in the room. It allowed you to select a memory that a flashback light would recall.
Oh, excuse me.
Flashbacks.
Some of the memories were inconsistent with each other. One might say there are survivors, but another would say there are no survivors. Bizarre, right?
Actually, may I yap while writing? Last politely first. As in, like just in chat or in VC?
Or like join VC, like, which one?
Yeah, which one do you mean?
But then having the option to recover contradictory memories doesn't make sense.
VC, so it's easier?
I love writing but can't put together a story. I'm told my use of metaphors and
I think that
characters
should be
writing is excellent by every English teacher I ever had.
But what do you
but I
think?
cannot write a story.
I was about to say, you can join. If you keep Twitch open, and also keep in mind what you're sharing with Bassi, because he and anyone else, because I'm assuming Jaquan wants to listen in whenever we do start this as well.
So I got my new PS5 controller.
But you can like talk about just like unimportant things about your character, like their preferences and stuff, or like hobbies. But I wouldn't mention any important story stuff, right? Bassi, you.
They love cream cheese.
You drag Mystics in whenever.
Yeah, they love cottage cheese. That's my head.
No!
So I don't have to deal with drip.
Welcome.
Yo.
Is it implant? I think it's implant. Oh yeah, I'm so good. I managed to get the Hangman's Gambit all by myself this time.
Yeah.
Wow, good job.
Yes, that is in fact the Gotcha the Mystics. So she's professionally.
Gotcha the Mystics.
I don't even care about the D. At least you got the last one right.
Gotcha demystical.
I'll take it.
Gotcha.
I just like that.
Gotcha the mystify.
I'll take it.
The thing. After I started playing Gotcha TV Mystics. It's just like that one Luffy guy, you know?
Oh, friggin' take it.
I do not like Monkey D. Luffy.
So the memories we recovered with the flash.
You wouldn't be the first, you won't be the last.
What did he do to you?
He's too stretchy.
They were all false memories.
Not too bendy.
Too stretchy.
Bro's normal.
Bro, I don't like the rubber powers.
Okay.
What a horrible truth! If the memories from the flashback lights are lies!
Oh yeah, you know, all this important lore stuff is being dropped here. I'm barely paying attention to it naturally.
Like everything that happened didn't matter at all.
Have we played this before?
That is what it means.
Perhaps.
Huh?
So does it even matter?
Not to you, maybe. It's Bassi who actually has been paying attention in gear mode every stream. Yes.
The bigger the more
I don't think it matters to you because you can barely pay attention whenever we're talking about anything. Nonetheless, like actually story-driven game.
That's the truth.
I can pay attention to a story-driven game.
Sure you can.
I have the ADHD.
There is
I played lots of Wars. I can. It's just whether I want to or not, and I really don't want to.
Exactly.
I have the ability, but I'm too lazy to do it right now.
Also, they're writing, you know?
Directly into the brain,
Yeah, good excuse.
causing a deja vu sort of phenomenon. The brain
I think you think.
is confused and thinks the info it just received happened in the past.
We were
What?
confused.
What?
For example,
War?
your memories of being students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Shut the fuck up.
What's wrong with war?
Hey, you guys don't have anything to do with Hope's Peak Academy.
None of us were ever
You know, I enjoy this.
there. It was just a fake
Oh
memory.
wait, hold on.
We're
Yeah.
not students from Hope's Peak.
Might want to
That was
Back
our
with
thing.
me.
Looking back, it was a mistake to have you remember Hope's Peak. I didn't originally plan on giving you those memories, but I was in a rush
Junoka
and overlooked all those
105th.
inconsistencies, so you figured
Not
it all
quite
out.
the correct number of Junkos.
It's hopelessly the worst.
So that's why Kokichi had to die?
Good job, Mr. Detective. You got it.
The only reason we thought Kokichi was a remnant was because of the flashback lights. But he did say that he was the leader of a cult organization. That was a lie he invented himself.
Where the
He wanted to be
fuck is
the
our DMs?
mastermind.
I need to go there.
Never mind then. I'm tripping balls.
That's why he lied.
Oh, that's shocking.
Yeah.
Why is there 53 Junkos?
Why is there 53 Junkos? Because.
Junkos asterisk.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to add some details. Shit.
Because Junko just really loves not being able to fucking stay dead.
That would probably be a good thing.
She just like needs to stay dead for
But in
once.
doing so, became a thorn
No.
on their side.
Gosh, it reminds that just sounds like what's her name in Inuyasha.
Which one? I think I know which one. It's not Kagome.
It's not Kagome. It's the
It's-
girl
yeah,
Kagome
that one.
reincarnated as. Yeah, that one.
I like your
Junko is like William after.
I like your favorite.
That died like 4 times, 5 times, and still survived in the end.
She didn't survive to the end.
She made it to Yashahime.
No, she didn't.
Thought so, isn't it?
No.
Not her whole body, but some of her. Like Girly Pop just did not stay dead.
No, she's dead. She died in Inuyasha.
Which time?
Wait, then
The latter middle.
Because she was dead the first time. And the
She
second
was dead the first time. It's like
She was dead
dead,
the
not
first
dead,
time.
dead.
Then the third time. And the second time, third time, fourth time.
It wasn't just that memory.
Every time they were like, okay, she's dead for good. Comes back to seasons
Well, she
later.
has beef against Inuyasha for some reason.
What are we talking about?
Motivation drives a story.
Inuyasha.
I don't know.
The thing is, I don't understand her beef with Inuyasha.
She was stupid. That's her beef.
You know who's the most reasonable character?
I am a
Kaede.
capital supremacist.
Yeah, that checks.
A capital supremacist. What the fuck does that even?
Class trial was like that too.
Does that even imply?
What does that mean?
Motivated to do it. Because you got a memory from one of the flashback lights, right?
Was that also a memory you used to control us?
Hey, what was it you guys remembered from it again?
Kyoko,
Second
that's her
highest
name.
player in the team.
Kyoko.
Good for you, Jukwa.
Should have died, you know, the beginning.
Yo.
Should've.
Oh man, alright.
Then you bravely chose to accept your fate.
You know what? Yeah, good for you.
We hate Kyoko in this household.
You took
What about
all the
Junko?
wishes of your friends and family.
What about Junko and Ishima?
King's Game is worse than Danganronpa. I don't know what King's Game is.
Wait, no, I misread it. Kikyo, I'm dumb.
We
Well,
won the
what's-
first
what's
phase
King's
perfect. 100
A bad anime.
And then
Well,
finished
I
the
guess-
game with more than 4
I guess
minutes left
I
on the
guess
clock.
fake coffee in Twitch chat does back that up because they randomly brought it up and said it was worse than Danganronpa.
I'll never give up.
Anyway, it's like so mediocre.
Even though Kaito and Kokichi were gone, and Kibo started to go berserk.
Also, I'm the ultimate game decoder.
You guys didn't give up hope.
Alright.
Gee, if you played Battlefront 2, then you should know what I'm
What did he
talking
say?
about.
Well, if you play Battlefront 2, you should know what I'm talking about.
Even our results.
Look at-
Bessie, I want to DM you some. I wasn't sure.
Bass,
Okay, you can DM me.
if you look on YouTube chat, Daquan is conversating with you.
If you want the first perfect, set to 0, then finish the game with. Oh, that's actually really impressive.
What was everything till now?
Hey, Bass.
I've never been in a match where I've managed that. That's genuinely really good.
Bass, you might actually want to start paying attention to the game a little bit more.
I am paying attention to Twitch chat, okay?
Actually, the whole game, I mean.
Not
Not
mine.
just chat.
They're my favorite part.
Because I wasn't sure or not with you telling me no she doesn't, but she does.
She does what?
Go look in the DMs, I googled it.
Alright, also,
she doesn't.
now on, focus on the game and not go off topic.
Bro's tired of our shenanigans.
I'm tired of it. It's that this is a story-driven game. We're gonna talk about the game.
Who are you?
And you played it before.
I played it. Not everyone here has.
I feel like we've been through this before. Gotcha.
We literally have. Mystics can barely remember anything, so doesn't shock me. She doesn't remember.
No focusing on game.
Just play it in your own time if you haven't played it. Like, dude.
Alright.
Also, I would imagine if bro hasn't played it, he doesn't want spoilers?
Spoilers of paying attention to the game?
This is certainly the work of someone.
Yeah, because wouldn't you want to play it in his own time? And
It's a story-based game.
Yeah, but watching it isn't as fun as playing it.
Bassi would need to own it, and he does not own it. And I don't think Bassi intends on...
No one else.
Bro.
Hajime Hinata? That's the guy from the second game.
What is this?
Huh?
It's all linked.
He was in the Jabberwock Island Killinggame.
Was?
I'm Hajime Hinata.
That's not what we mean. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just cosplaying.
It's like in the second game, it was all just like AI.
Yes, it was an AI simulation.
Like all virtual, yeah. So nobody actually died in that one.
Yo Denji, you remember first phase Anakin?
Oh my god, the hair.
Even my voice sounds exactly the same.
Is Junko and Oshima also?
Characters.
Yes, it's my cosplay.
I miss that guy.
So it wasn't actually Junko, it was Samugi's cosplay.
It's a movie the entire time.
Yep.
That expression is cursed.
I can perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them.
This is the talent of the ultimate cosplayer.
So she was Nagito the entire time?
Yes. Not really, but yes.
Because Sumugi told us.
Nagito, my sixth wife.
Right.
What up?
Or expanded.
How many do you have?
Get past playtesting. Was he playtested?
I have enough.
Daquan, probably not. It was probably not.
So then, what does this mean?
What did bro say?
What? If what I said was the truth, then Hope's Peak Academy was... It's fictional. It's all fictional?
Yep.
Fictional?
The big twist of the entire game.
Like you could press 4 buttons
It
and
was
the whole
fixed
enemy
entire
team gets
time.
back to spawn.
All fiction.
Hope's Peak, the future foundation, and the
Alright.
remnants of despair
Shocked,
do
not
not
really.
exist. Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world.
All of
What
those
the
events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
Wait, what?
Bassi. They said the thing.
What? It's all fictional.
They said the thing! And they're playing the theme
They
song!
said it! They said it! Danganronpa.
It's the Danganronpa! We are the Danganronpa!
Wilted flower, wilted
What?
flower.
Wild.
You've never heard of Danganronpa? We're all characters
Yeah, I do know. This is not relevant at all. But yes, Jaquan, I remember first as Anakin.
Hell yeah.
I wish not to. I wish I didn't remember that one.
Hold on. Then, Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist?
Nope, because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
Wow.
They're breaking the fourth wall. Broken heart, broken heart, broken heart.
Isn't that surprising?
They do be breaking the fourth wall,
They
Jaquan.
really are.
Yeah. Up till now, you thought fiction was fact.
Fiction is just fiction. Danganronpa's just fiction.
So traumatizing to realize that you don't even exist.
Literally.
For that reason, you all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality.
Child, can you get out of that, please?
If the child's gonna be in here, I would like if you muted.
A cosplay performance of the whole wide Danganronpa world.
Child has been in here since I got in.
Okay, oh, if they start talking.
Cosplay of the whole wide world? So,
Okay, so it's just all of Danganronpa is just fictional.
Yes.
the whole time
So there's no
we thought it
despair.
was real?
The world isn't over.
It's complicated.
Did you think the ultimate cosplayer's talent was only limited to characters?
It'd be kind of
Hold
lame
on.
if that was all the big bad mastermind could do.
I can do far more than that. I can cosplay the world itself.
She's just going on about anything
So
now.
if you want to make me your enemy,
Then your enemy is the world of Danganronpa itself.
Also, it annoys the fuck out of me how they say it as Danganronpa instead of Danganronpa.
Danganronpa itself?
It is such a small pet peeve, but it annoys the fuck out of me.
Why would you do this? Why make us think it's real?
Wow, you having a small pet peeve?
Yeah.
it's
I have
so
a lot of
play the
them.
Killing Game.
Just don't verbalize them out.
Says the world of
That's
Danganronpa.
so shocking.
No shit, we're playing the Killing Game.
Okay, Danganronpa.
Would
is
you
my
being
enemy,
small?
Koki.
It's not just any
Holy shit,
That's what I
Nagito.
heard. Naito Komaeda.
game that takes place in the real world, propped up by fiction.
Hold on.
In other words, it's ultimate real fiction.
Repeat the Nagito.
Yep.
Fiction?
Don't worry, it's only about gonna get more
If
and more
it's
crazy.
fiction, if everything isn't real, then
No, Nekomaru as
being
well.
ruined
Not
is
him.
also fiction, right? The world outside.
Can Kiba be fictional? Can he be not real?
No, he's real.
Right.
I wish he wasn't.
Of course. How did you like that scene? Our staff worked very hard on it.
Staff?
There's no need to worry about the people backstage.
Anyway,
Ugh.
back to our conversation. You guys can just relax. The world hasn't been destroyed. Really? It's not destroyed? Then we can all go home
That ain't happening.
It's kind of all fuzzy for me how everything like
If the world
is wrapped
still
up at the
intact,
end
then
here.
we have homes to return to.
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin.
It's all just
Wait, that's me.
Monokuma,
Yeah.
what's going
confusing.
on?
Yeah.
You really want to know?
Because, like, if none of the past events happened, then why is this currently happening?
The first two Danganronpa games are not real, but this, everything that has happened in this Killing Game is real.
The outside world is of no concern to you.
Mostly.
What's the whole purpose of the Killing Game?
Well, that's like what we're trying to solve here.
Are they doing it for views?
He just said the audience agrees, so he's bringing out a something here. The fucking realistic pictures, I can't with that. My husband knows Shuichi. That was one of the comments that fucking appeared on the screen.
They've all been watching this killing.
Is that Charles' makeup wipe?
Maybe.
Of course, those you see here are only a fraction of our total viewers.
Which of you is here?
Literally.
Just like Shuichi said, this was because people want to see it.
So this was all a show. This whole Killinggame.
Yeah. Everyone in this whole peaceful world watches this show.
Peaceful world?
The outside world is peace itself. There's no despair or wars, and
All the people in this peaceful world are straight up crazy for this Killinggame!
Wait, why would a peaceful
I guess that
world
makes some sense.
A little bit.
It's because the world is so peaceful that this Killinggame is necessary.
It is so very peaceful, and so
I just cleaned up some
boring.
things in the game.
With so much peace, people have become bored. They need stimulation.
He created this ultimate real fiction so Danganronpa could fulfill that need. Every person in the outside world watching this is a huge Danganronpa fan. Everyone loves the Killinggames.
Hello.
This Killinggame is for everyone. So it's everyone's killing school semester.
This Killinggame is
Oh, that's why that guy was there. Ah. Makes sense now. Kind of.
This is the truth of this Killinggame. Isn't it the ultimate real fiction?
We were forced to play some fictional Killinggame?
Danganronpa! You noticed way too late. There's no Danganronpa without Monokuma! Since I'm here, that means this is Danganronpa!
This is so fucking bizarre, I swear.
What's up?
What is this?
Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are doing.
A testament to the unquenchable thirst this blood-soaked world has for Danganronpa.
What do you mean?
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and supports it.
Huh? How long has it gone
I
on?
have no idea what's happening in this game anymore.
Yeah.
Danganronpa this is? You guys
I
are
feel like I had some idea, no, I have like no idea.
What do you think? What? What number Killinggame is this? What season do you think?
Man, you're gonna learn why this game specifically is called V3.
It's a third version.
No.
And if
This is... Oh no! No! Why did it have to be this?
That logo.
This is the 53rd Danganronpa Killinggame here.
So why is it the third?
53rd. Because V3, V as in 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like my idea better.
I actually really like that what they did with that. It's a very clever way to hide it into the.
Yeah,
into the
it's
logo.
subtle. It's kind of obvious, but not at the same time.
Obvious in hindsight.
Yeah.
Starting with the Hope's Peak Academy arc in Danganronpa 1, 2, then 3. The seasons just kept
Final
Man, this
Danganronpa
guy
5.
isn't even the real deal. If you guys would know what he does
No,
on his
Wushu, I
spare
like
time,
Danganronpa 1,
mix it up with
Danganronpa 2,
black balls while
Danganronpa
also trying to
53,
love his little
my
beast.
favorite. I wish they made all these Danganronpas.
No, we do not need any more Danganronpas like that.
53rd season?
I do so many. Birth of Despair, the prequel.
I guess that happens. But isn't it just rad how it looks like a letter, but it's really a number?
Okay, Leon, you stop patting yourself on the back.
Title is the 53rd, as this is the 53rd game we have masterminded.
It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever. I'm over it.
We haven't actually done nearly anything in the past about 30 minutes. It's all been
I've just
talking.
been talking, yeah.
Recognize any others.
Smoothie's just been letting it all out.
To only cosplaying as Hope's Peak characters.
Is it sinking in yet? This Killinggame is just the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
The 53rd Danganronpa.
Trapped in a fictional Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to play the Killinggame. That is what the world desired from you.
So yes, I'm the mastermind. But the real mastermind forcing you to do this is... the people of the outside world! The people of the outside world are the ones who are forcing you to do this!
The whole world is the real mastermind?
The reason I made this world? The reason you guys did the Killinggame? It's all because the outside world wants it, you know?
Such a fucking wild twist to take for the final game.
Everyone involved in this project.
Not the final game, just the final moments.
Literally.
What? You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something?
The ones managing this Killinggame aren't psychos like the remnants of despair. They're literal managers! Literally! So I want to hear your
I thought we knew what was happening.
What
Nope.
company is running this show?
Get hit with this.
What company is running the show, Bassie? We gotta mine this out here.
Yeah. Who's making money off this?
You'll never guess what their name is.
Monokuma Inc.
You'll literally never guess.
Junko Anishima.
They call themselves Team Danganronpa.
I see it.
Get it? Because they're...
Just like Team Sonic.
No, do not. Cease. Incorrect.
Team Danganronpa?
What do you mean? That's literally that's literally what they call themselves. People make the Sonic games, Team Sonic.
No, incorrect. Don't. That's they could be better.
Is that the propaganda?
I know they're already. Hello, Void VR. I know that they're making Sonic games, so they're already like pretty low down in life, but like they can do better. Okay.
But no, they did things called this. We call Team Sonic Mushu.
They can do better.
I'm not saying they can do better or not. That's what they call themselves.
Yeah, they can do better than call themselves that. Have some self-respect.
I don't think they have any self-respect left, Mushu. I'm on level with you.
I will take every opportunity to dunk on Sega and Sonic fans. Because I'll forever say that Sonic is hard carried by nostalgia.
And autism.
Which comes, a large part of that is nostalgia from their childhood.
Yeah, but autism as well, you know, that hard carries. Like, I've met, like, fans of Sonic who didn't play it originally. And guess what they all had in common?
Autistic?
Yeah.
Also,
is this an ad for the anime?
Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 coming out.
All of Danganronpa.
I swear to God, this is terrible.
Yes, also
they have an ad for the anime in the game.
Also, Void VR, Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are coming out soon, and I do plan on streaming them day they release. Well, at least the third. I'll probably do back-to-back streams. So on the Thursday? It's like whatever days they come out, I'll be streaming 2 days. And then also another game that I want to get is coming out next month as well. So we're gonna have a bunch of stuff to do.
Yo, how much longer is stream?
We don't know. Probably still another hour. Maybe a little bit
less. I have to go before then.
Well, you should totally keep watching, though. I need that watch time. Well,
You've been saying that hour since 13 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. It keeps getting longer.
Also, I will not be watching the Deltarune stream.
You're gonna play it yourself?
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Why is Deltarune?
We don't actually kinda know, really. It's a little bit complicated.
Okay, Kokichi, I have a compromise for you.
You
open the stream, but you have it mute.
I'll have it mute and I'll have it closed. Like I'll put it on the computer, but I'm gonna close my computer.
That is acceptable. Also, Void VR, yes, been streaming for 2 hours. This game we haven't even had an opportunity to save throughout this entire trial.
You created an
No.
entire fictional world.
I haven't even had a snack break yet, you know?
Yeah.
I need my snack break.
Memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional.
Sure about that?
What?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to run.
Alright, see ya. It's Midori.
See ya.
Our winning status is questionable, considering Bassie's really confused.
I'm perplexed, bewildered.
Yeah, now we're being
Let me
forced to
see.
question if they are even real, the characters.
Just like you?
Still
I don't even know anymore, Mushi. I'm level with you.
one question. Who the hell are you guys?
This like made negative sense.
We're the same. We're all just like you?
All fictional characters.
Or aerial tramway.
Why? Neither. Neither one of those.
They're just fictional characters created solely for this killing game.
Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property.
Alright, what is with the fourth wall breaks? I'd say it'd make more sense if you'd been here the whole time. No, it wouldn't.
Not fictional. We're
It would-
living, breathing people.
They decided to go real meta here.
Material existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual flesh and blood.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a complicated story there, Midori, on what exactly is going on.
Like, what's happening anymore at this point? Cause like,
it's all fictional. That's what.
Except this killing game isn't fictional, apparently.
As in, it's happening in the real world, but all the characters, all the people in it are not real. Maki, Shuichi, Himiko, all of them not real people.
Well, they're not. What do you mean they're not real? They're just characters.
They are just normal people with implanted memories.
Average, everyday people with no ultimate talent whatsoever.
Did they get paid at least afterwards?
I don't know.
100 Viltrumites vs 100 Kryptonians.
Avoid VR, try to stay on topic, but 100 Kryptonians easily sweep.
You were just boring, everyday high school students.
Yeah, Kryptonians do win because like Ultimates are kind of weak in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of weak when you think about it.
With no talent. Just like me.
But boring everyday characters have no right to be in Danganronpa, so you were all made more suitable for your new roles.
He still wore a mask.
Yep, Korekio always has.
You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings.
So Mushu, let me get this correct. So Korekio, his entire backstory was made up.
Yes.
Okay, good. I like him more.
Okay. But then
His
all
entire
made by
thing is weird.
Samugi, which is really questionable.
You know, Mushu makes sense. She looks the type. Samugi genuinely looks the type to do that.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
Our talents as well?
100 Kryptonians vs the Doomslayer.
The Doomslayer is literally immortal.
Yeah, he can't literally die, so he'll be fine.
Regardless, whatever the Kryptonians could throw at him, Doomslayer wins because he can't die at all, no matter what. He'll if he can't physically kill them, he will outlive them.
But it's not just your talents, it's your personalities, families, memories.
It's all fiction created by the flashback light.
Can you really say you're not fictional now?
Even if your body is real, your identities, personalities, talents, and past are all fiction.
Are you really saying none of this is fictional now?
Wait a minute. What are you babbling about? Our identities, personalities.
I guess like the other game makes sense after this was revealed.
Yeah.
Because like, how would you have all the characters in one place all together?
Yeah.
It's all fake to begin with. Actually, at this point, I do want to play that game now.
Ultimate Summer Camp?
You guys were all from
Yeah.
inside
It's like $30 or something. Honestly, the gameplay's not really that fun, but the character interactions are really good.
I just want the character interaction.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get them all. Honestly, you can just look up all the character interactions and just watch those instead, but you know.
No, it's gonna be so cute if I do it myself.
Everyone, take a look at this.
Oh?
Number 154. My name is... I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa and always wanted to be in one. If I were a contestant...
When an
I would wanna
orphan takes
be
a selfie, it's called a
ultimate
family photo.
detective. I know there's been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters, so I would want to be one of them. But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of the show. And I mean that. Anything. I do anything to be part of Danganronpa. I promise, if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can. I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. Everyone will love it. And an ultimate detective hasn't been the blackened yet, so I'm sure I could do that. I'm also thinking about the perfect punishment for an ultimate detective. What was that?
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you before you became who
Yeah.
you are now.
Fun.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow?
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different. You auditioned, and were
So
selected
not
as one.
only are these people not real, their quote-unquote real selves auditioned to be a part of
You were all
Danganronpa.
so excited when you were
I
selected.
guess that makes some sense.
I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe.
So I'm guessing when they die, they don't actually die.
No, they're very much dead, as far as we know.
What? I'm sorry, what?
The murders are all real, but the people are not.
So...
When they die, but all of their memories and personalities, all that, not real. From my understanding. It gets a little...
So they wipe their mind
Yes.
and then put them in a Killinggame and actually kill them.
Yes. That would be
Who
cool.
allows this?
Well, clearly, the world fucking loves it, so the world at large.
That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
Only a Japanese company would actually make this.
Because of the flashback light we used on you.
No, because they believe in contract law being the pinnacle of all.
Destroying people's perspective on their life by saying they aren't real.
Pinnacle of everything, Mushu.
All
What was
flesh
that?
and blood fictional characters.
They heavily believe in contract law being the pinnacle of everything.
Yeah.
All that stuff's fiction too.
I mean, it's pretty implied that they're Japanese, but it's not like for certain though.
All fiction. That's what a backstory is.
You can't go back home, because there is no such place.
I guess that makes sense then.
Like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world.
The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world. Only in Danganronpa.
Only in this world?
Yes! The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world! That's why you guys can't leave this place! That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here! You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other! It's what the world wants! That's why there's nowhere to run.
Enough. I don't want to know anything else. I've had enough.
Ugh, that reaction!
You fell into despair.
It's times like these you need to look to your friends for support.
However, all your friends are fictional too.
Bessie, are you good?
I'm so confused.
About?
Given to him as part of his character.
It's like, what's the whole purpose of like having normal people participate in these killing games when
That's why
I'm assuming they know that they're going to be killed at the end of the.
Because
they're going to be
everyone
killed.
in the world loves Danganronpa. Like it is the biggest worldwide sensation, unlike literally anything else in the universe.
Was he always defending me because...
And they just accept that that's just, if you sign up, you're gonna die.
It's not guaranteed they're gonna die, but but if they sign up, they could become a part of Danganronpa. It's like signing up to your favorite reality TV show. Except, a lot riskier, but they are okay with that. They know they have that expectation going in that they're...
But they know that like, most of them die anyway, because like...
This is all a lie? Even even...
And you said like the first 2 games were fictional.
Yes.
Are you saying...
But this one isn't fictional.
The first 2 were literally
Well,
games.
if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes.
And then it made it a reality.
Yes.
Everything in this
It got
world
so
is a
popular that they
writing
made it a
credit.
reality show.
All our words and actions are just a bunch of lies.
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plot line.
You said it, bro! However, that was a splendid plotline!
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
Bad WXLF.
That was a lie, because the real Kaede said...
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
And who could forget Kaito's inspiring line? That was a lie! Because the real Kaito said...
Kaito looks like a fucking serial killer here as
I'm
well.
not just gonna be a Danganronpa. I'm
I
gonna
think, yeah, he has that vibe.
win. Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
It's all fiction! It's
You see?
all a lie!
Yeah.
He has that
Everything
serial
that has
killer
happened
look.
in this killing game is a lie.
Damn, did they really just pick a bunch of broken psycho people? That's just how the people in the world of Danganronpa are, like the average civilian.
Bad Wolf.
They are just like that, and that's... Yeah!
Why am I here? Why did I even survive this long? This is fiction. There's no greater meaning. No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life. It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
It's so gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff.
How about that? You in despair yet? It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule. Danganronpa's all about despair.
The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons.
That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
So if someone just unplugs their PC, they all die.
No. That's not how that works. Not remotely.
What is this?
Everyone here, everyone here is a physical person. It's just, you know,
Is this what the outside
their memories
world
have
is?
been erased and replaced.
Yeah, by the Nagito.
Energy to yell? Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway. It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry
Wow,
for
yay.
you.
I don't know why you would say yeah to that, but okay.
They watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity.
As you can tell, Brian is broken, Void VI is broken in game.
Yeah.
It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself.
I love to do that on a Wednesday morning.
So what are we supposed to do?
Huh? What was that?
What are we supposed to do?
What are you guys talking about?
Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
There's no way to stop it. It's impossible.
Oh. Are you giving up already?
It's all a lie, isn't it? Me, everyone here, everyone who died. Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
Well, that was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script.
Save the situation?
You saved the situation.
Let's see. We finally made it to the save point after 2.5 hours. So this is supposed to be the halfway point.
Oh no. You have 2 more hours of this?
Perhaps. It is unclear.
This may be the longest stream we have.
No, it's not. We still had the 8-hour stream, literally in February.
Apart from the 8 hours. Apart from specials, Mufu. That thing was scheduled, okay? That's special.
No. Can't save this, can't exactly save the situation. But can quote-unquote remedy it.
Oh no.
I hear your voices crystal clear. My inner voice is telling me I need to remedy this situation. That is why I will not give up. I will not give up hope until the very end.
We're back into this hope stuff.
We can't give up. No matter what, hope is always within reach.
Alright.
So, they tell me Kibo isn't actually a clan because this entire time.
No, he is.
Oh.
Nah, he straight up is a robot.
Okay, never mind. He planned all of this Mushu from the beginning.
How the fuck did he plan this?
If this is both real
Planned it.
I don't
He's
think
working
that's
with
quite true.
Clan Kid and did it.
Don't think that's
Even if
quite
we're
accurate.
fiction, there must be a way to break through this. I won't give up hope. Not ever.
Jeez, how annoying.
The outside world doesn't just want despair. It wants hope too. If our voices have reached the outside world, then what my inner voice is telling me is...
Oh, your inner voice? That's the voice of the outside world.
What?
I know, because I wrote your plotline too. There's no way I wouldn't know who that is you're hearing. That's the voice of the outside world.
The voice of the outside world?
From the start of this killing game, you've had a unique role. You're the audience surrogate.
Audience surrogate?
Your inner voice allows communication between yourself and the audience.
That function exists to keep the audience entertained.
Now tell me, what is your inner voice? Speak clearly and enunciate.
Now we're playing as Kibo as well.
Oh no.
An audience survey?
Hello, Mystics.
Hello, gotcha.
Well done! Yes!
It's two-way communication that lets you participate in the program from home.
That is your inner voice's true nature. The results of an audience survey.
Everything Kibo has done has been from the audience's
The voice
survey.
I relied on for guidance was just the audience.
The Kibo is the audience?
Yep.
Every move
Oh.
we made was dictated by the audience's answers to that survey.
For this season of Danganronpa, the main gimmick is audience participation.
That antenna on your head lets you receive their answers.
This is an antenna?
And that's what it is.
Your
A Hoge
antenna broke
is
and
the
you went
antenna.
crazy? That was a big problem for us. We got flooded with complaints from the audience.
That's how you know someone's a protagonist in these games.
There really
The
is.
audience's camera.
The Ahoge.
Camera?
Your eyes are the eyes of the audience itself.
The audience's
Eyes? The outside world has been watching from your eyes the whole time. It lets them feel like they're really a part
Actually,
of
I'm
the
genuinely upset that this is the last Danganronpa game.
and it's all thanks to you.
For right now.
For right now, because it set up something so interesting.
That's why I'm so
At the end of
glad
it.
you survived all the way through. Because now I can use you to plunge the outside world into despair.
Despair?
If the audience surrogate falls into despair, then the audience does too.
By making you fall into despair, I can make the entire world fall into despair. My despair will turn from fiction to fact and destroy reality itself.
Isn't that just the most delightful despair?
Why would you go to all this trouble? Isn't Junko Enoshima just a costume?
Oh, Kibo, mon petit doudou! My cosplay is a perfect reproduction.
Actually doing stuff the characters would is totally part of that.
Is that why you want the world to fall into despair?
That's messed up! But that's the whole point of Danganronpa.
Don't worry, Bassy, there's only an hour
Wants to
left.
see horrible setups and
You don't know it's an hour left. You've been saying an hour since like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I know.
Than a fictional despair eroding the real world.
You'd be correct.
This is like your most sad moment ever.
We're like almost there, okay? 5 minutes.
No. I won't give in to despair. If I'm a surrogate for the
I'm not gonna
audience,
take this shit no more,
then I
Mushu.
will use my inner voice to broadcast hope to the outside world.
I already fucking told you.
Okay, if it's not within 30 minutes, I'm going to go get something to eat.
No.
I'm hungry.
Why didn't you eat before?
Because you woke me up.
I told you when
Because I took a nap.
Voice already told me what
Oh
to
my
do.
God.
If that's the voice of the outside world, then the outside world actually won.
I'm here at the instant value, Mushu.
Be quick then.
So I will
Nah, I'll wait half an hour.
Yeah, okay, half an hour. Kibo, the ultimate hope robot.
Yep.
And we have a hope
Yeah, that's-
bullet now.
Yay.
This is the power of hope.
Because Mushu's gonna microwave something, that's it.
How annoying.
If I can get someone like you.
Because I still haven't eaten my meal from earlier.
Why not?
Because I was hungry then.
Oh my god, Dassy, why are you
Let's
like
settle this.
So my stomach was full, okay?
wagging my finger at you?
How? Yes, that is a problem. The class trial is in disarray because Monokuma broke a...
Who's gonna die now?
That's an excellent question.
How about we start over and have a special vote?
I hope it's the keeper.
But you're the one who broke the rules in the first place.
I have my fingers crossed.
Made it this far together.
And we're leaving something here to a vote.
Cause that's what Danganronpa's all about!
This final special vote will determine, between Kibo and I, which of us should get punished.
Oh?
What?
This'll be a vote to determine how this story ends.
You guys have to decide whether this story ends in hope or despair.
To end in hope?
To end in despair?
We decide?
Oh man,
Nekomaru.
Nekomaru,
Hope
need
will
I?
definitely win. No one here wants despair to win.
Yeah, that's right. You can't side with the mastermind. Even if that choice ends in your suffering.
Suffering?
Alright, let me explain what's gonna happen after the vote.
If Kibo, representing hope, is punished, and I, representing despair, win,
Then, per the rules, the killing school semester will continue until only 2 students remain.
You're going to continue the game?
No need to worry, because there aren't gonna be any more murders. My predictions are always correct 30% of the time.
Oh, excuse me.
Even if we make new flashback-like motives for you, you'd know they're lies.
So no matter how many motives we provide, it's more likely that nothing will happen.
nothing will happen.
All live happily ever after in the academy.
No! That's no way to live! Imprisoned in the school? Living lives of despair?
Even if you went outside, there'd be no point.
As I said, all your memories are nothing but fiction. Your hometowns, your families, your friends, they never existed in the first place.
'Cause they're all fiction!
Danganronpa characters can only live in the
There's no reason to pull out of school. Only losers pull out.
Then at least put us back how we
So,
were.
yeah, their options are now to stay here, where they have each other, or leave and they have no one. Literal strangers to the rest of the world.
Guys already. You
But why did these strangers to the rest of the world?
Because they don't. They literally have no origin at all.
Other
They don't-
memories.
Only
Yeah.
overwrite old memories with new ones.
Yeah, Cal. It's very much oh dear.
Absolutely serious.
Alright, hope you're doing all good.
Then use a flashback light to become a different fictional character instead.
So we can't go back to the way we were?
Yep, as Shuichi just said, they can't go back to their original state.
Despair. But if I,
Yeah.
representing despair, am punished, and Kibo, representing hope, wins,
Then this Killinggame will end, of course.
However, you must follow the rules. The game will continue until the final two.
So only 2 of you can graduate.
What?
Out of the 4 of us, only 2 can survive?
Yep.
Yes, that is so. I will let you decide the 2 who will survive.
We got this far, and you're telling us to sacrifice?
It's just 2 measly
Only 2
sacrifices,
people would be
and
allowed
then
to
the rest
survive
of you
here.
losers can leave the academy.
You know, what would be the point?
However,
I don't
even if
know,
you do
totally.
escape to the outside world, you will find it.
Yeah, I feel like you wrote this game, would you?
Never give up. There will always be hope.
You created Danganronpa.
I am Mr.
Whatever
Danganronpa.
you want.
That makes sense. You are Mr. Rompa.
Can you
Yep.
choose which 2 will be sacrificed?
I sacrifice myself! What? If it will bring hope to everyone and the outside world, I will gladly sacrifice myself.
But, Kibo?
It's okay. Even if it destroys my body, I will defeat despair.
Alright, well, Kibo offers himself up.
Even if you sacrifice yourself, you
Offers
still need
himself
one
as
more.
tribute, you know?
Yep.
He deserves to die, you know, after all his crimes.
Of being a robot.
Yeah,
Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko.
his robot
One of them
crimes.
has to sacrifice themselves. Or hope can't win.
You got the guts to make such a heartless choice?
Who would you sacrifice in this scenario? Shuichi, Maki, or
Kibo.
Himiko?
Do you understand now?
Kibo.
You've already sacrificed. Have to select one of them.
Yeah, I choose him.
Yeah, you have to select 2 of the 4 people. Kibo's already
You don't
selected.
need to choose the hard way. No
Himiko.
one expects you
Himiko?
guys to do that.
Yeah.
There will be
Man,
no
you keep
more
Maki
killing.
around?
So let's all just stay here together.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
What can I say? I like Maki.
I don't.
Stay here together.
She is not that tough, okay?
Yeah, she's better than Himiko.
No, I like Himiko.
Himiko's like too.
Himiko's at least funny. Maki is not.
Himiko's funny to laugh at.
I mean, strategic. I mean, like, yeah, but like out of a complete logical choice, yes. But this isn't a choice being made out of logic. And also, Midori, share your mozzarella sticks with the rest of the class.
Come on. Let's stay together. Please.
together. Okay.
I had a mozzarella stick before. Are they good?
Despair won't end this killing game. Only
Let's see.
hope will.
I'm sure they're good. Mozzarella sticks.
Literally
And mozzarella
mozzarella
sticks.
cheese fried.
Interesting concept.
But if we scratch logic, yeah, I'm sacrificing.
A Killinggame.
Oh yeah, I gotta destroy all the despair here or something.
And the audience.
Times I even look like this.
have to fucking hit them all.
Oh, that side craves to... This...
Sometimes I even look like this.
There's one more after.
My 53rd attempt.
I think that's all of them. Nope.
We've got merchandise. Be sure to check out the...
There we go. I got them all.
Hope moves forward.
If you ever come to America, Bass, I will pay rent to get you some. Alright? Literally.
Who said that?
I will never
Midori did.
Hope will never lose
The
to
whole
despair.
$3 it costs to buy mozzarella sticks from Arby's.
How's not giving up gonna help you?
You know, I'll take it. I'm not going to a restaurant. I'm not going to a restaurant or playing Sonic the Hedgehog, okay?
No.
Okay, bye.
Sonic is way
Bye,
better
bye,
than
yeah.
the Hedgehog.
I'll sacrifice myself.
What?
If Kibo and I sacrifice ourselves, then Shuichi and Himiko live, right?
I know they're both called Sonic, you know?
Survive this absurd killing game.
Alright. Mystics, tisk.
After listening to Kibo,
Alright, well, I
I've
got
decided
you.
Not acceptable.
I don't want this killing game to end with despair.
Not only mozzarella sticks, but it also has
off.
something where you can see your arms.
Even if
You'll
you
fit
only
right
feel
in.
that way because I wrote you like that. Just like with Kaito.
Oh, what does it say?
Even then,
I don't remember.
I'll choose
But I am
that
going to talk
ending
about
if it
how
means
much
I
I
can
do
kill
love
you.
Sonic, the restaurant. Not Sonic the character. Sonic's really mid.
Sacrifice? Wait, Maki!
Sorry. I've already made up my mind.
Okie dokie, Cal. If that is your real name.
Darcy, are you coming down to America
I
anytime
told
soon?
you over and over there's
Eventually,
nothing
yes.
for you
Why
out
not?
there.
What do you know why not?
Got him.
What's it even mean in context?
Got him.
What? I reject that hope.
Huh?
Oh, hold on. We're rejecting hope real quick. If you don't mind.
I refuse. I won't accept that hope.
Shuichi, what's the matter?
It's because of hope that this whole thing is happening. I reject that hope. Hope itself is the villain here. We suffered because of hope. Tsumugi isn't trying to make us despair. She wants us to trust in hope. So I say no. I reject that hope.
Tsumugi wants us to trust in hope? What does that mean?
The reason this madness has gone on 53 times, it's because of hope. It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want, and the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice. The reason this madness has gone on 53 times, it's because of hope. Audience wants hope. Hope to beat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want, and the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice.
I will cut down your words.
No, the show ends the same way every time it gets boring.
Despair takes
Granted, that's
everything
why
from
the
people.
things seem to be switching up a little
That's
bit.
why it's not possible for despair to be better.
The people
I mean, they've been running for like the 53 seasons, you know? Pretty good.
What? Even if it's fiction, everyone wants to feel hope. It gives them courage. And this killing game continues because we keep giving them the hope they want, while they ignore all the tragedies that we had to suffer to get there.
Shuichi,
Then let's start the voting time!
What?
The final vote!
They have
It's
unique
all
deaths
gonna
for every
end
killer.
here. You
I
and
mean,
Wait!
yeah.
We're not finished talking!
Please, let me just ask one more.
What is it?
If Hope wins this final vote, Kibo and Maki will sacrifice themselves, and you, Tsumugi, the loser, will also be punished, correct? What kind of punishment will they receive? Please, tell me what it is.
Why should I tell you? I never said anything about a punishment, did I?
That's right! The punishment isn't the problem right now. The problem is...
No, that is the problem. Because if the punishment is what I think it is, then everything would make sense. Including why Rantaro participated in another killing game.
We're actually back to solving mysteries now.
What does he have to do with this?
You know the answer, Kibo. Me. If you really are connected to the outside world, then I want you to find the answer.
Your punishment for this is to participate in another killing game. And that's why Rantaro is in another one.
What?
Yeah.
He unfortunately died.
Yeah.
The punishment after the final vote is to participate in another killing game. That's what Rantaro was talking about. Something similar must have happened in the last killing game, and he was given a choice. He sacrificed himself and was forced to participate again. All this means is, if we choose hope here, the killing game won't end. Tsumugi will still be the mastermind, Kibo will still represent the viewers, and Maki will be the new ultimate survivor. The killing game will begin again. Don't you see? If hope wins, the killing won't stop. It's because hope wins that the killing never stops. It's what the people want. They want hope to win. They want the happy ending. That's how the killing game has gone on 53 times.
The killing game persists because hope always wins?
That's why I'm going to reject that hope.
Choose despair? You're going to choose despair to end the killing game? How boring.
But this is fine. Our audience loves despair, so this will please them too.
After all, even if despair wins, the killing game still won't end.
Then, hope has to win this game too. If we continue to win for hope, then this killing game will surely end someday.
No, you don't get it. It's not going to end. It's going to keep happening over and over.
Then what are we supposed to do?
When Maki said she was going to sacrifice herself just now, I thought, why? So many of our friends have sacrificed their lives. Why Maki? Why now? Why do we have to go through it again? The sorrow of losing Kaede and Kaito. Why do we have to feel that sadness over and over and over again? Why do we have to bear that burden? Well, I don't care how much the audience wants it. I'm not gonna feel that way anymore! I don't want anyone to feel that way anymore! Even if this is fiction, even if we're all fictional, the pain in my heart is real. The sadness I feel when I lose the people I love is real. I won't forgive this game that treats us like toys. And if this is what the world wants, then I reject that world! I'll fight the world that inflicts suffering for entertainment!
Fight the outside world?
It doesn't matter what you do, no matter what a fictional character does or says. It's just fiction to the outside world.
Then I'll fight the outside world from within this fiction.
From within this fiction? But how?
I refuse to vote.
Refuse to vote?
Monokuma said that if we don't vote, we'll be killed for breaking the rules.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm doing it. If this ends without a single vote being cast for hope or despair, the audience would hate it. They'd never accept an ending like that. So I abstain. I refuse to give the outside world the ending it wants. I won't vote for Kibo or Tsumugi. I reject both hope and despair.
We're actually back to the gameplay as well.
Oh,
and we just have hope. That's all we have.
Stop this killing.
That's all we have right now.
That's all we have.
Stop it! If Danganronpa ends, I'll be out of a job!
Even if this is all fake, our suffering and pain is real.
Matthew, were you expecting Tsumugi to be the way she was?
Me too.
I'll ask.
No.
What the fuck you gonna do?
You didn't seem to even think about her twice.
I forgot that she existed. I'm gonna be real with you.
Granted, I think it makes the twist very good, considering you did not.
It does, yeah.
But it makes sense.
It's a very good twist, yeah.
So this
It
won't
does.
end in hope or despair. You can't throw away your futures. Hope is contagious.
It's just so.
But still,
Intriguing.
Kibo, what are you doing? Did your inner voice really tell you to do that? Did it tell you to reject hope?
No. My inner voice is still telling me not to give up on hope. But if that hope demands tragedy from us, then I cannot trust it. I may be a robot, but the thought of my friends dying still fills me with sadness. I don't want anyone else to feel this way. So, I will abandon hope.
Do you know what will happen if you do that? To defy the audience.
I don't give a damn. This killing game is over anyway. New characters are created just to show the outside world a fictional hope. They get written into these killing games, forced to betray one another. And at the end of the slaughter, the tragedy, the despair, hope always wins. Well, I've had enough of it. We're gonna end this right now. We won't let it end the way they want. We won't make a good ending or a bad one to end this killing game and end it forever. We will reject Danganronpa.
Shuichi.
Tsumugi, you were right. I'm weak. I'm weaker than everyone else. If I didn't have my friends, I'd be useless. That's true even now. If Kibo and Maki didn't stand up, I would have ended it all right then. But it's because I'm weak, and because I lost my way, that I finally realized how cruel this hope really is.
Hold on, everyone. If we keep thinking, we can find a better ending, and...
Himiko, Maki, will you abstain from voting with me?
Abstain from voting?
You can't do that. All three of you will be killed if you do.
You guys really want to commit suicide?
It's still a sin to throw your life away, even if your life is fictional.
You've been fighting so hard to survive, but now you're gonna give up?
Such foolishness! To cast your life away is the height of stupidity.
Himiko, we can put an end to this insane killing game. We're gonna use our lives to end this madness.
Use our lives?
But Himiko, you have to choose, okay? You can't look away. You can't back down. You have to choose. Only those who have found the truth can choose their destiny.
Now we're playing as Himiko.
Oh.
This game actually has you play as like 5 different people, although very, very briefly.
We all die.
Yeah, mostly at the end, so.
Yeah.
To choose death is to blaspheme against life itself.
Hope and despair. Neither the victor. No one would want an ending like that.
You would throw your life away for that?
That would be a meaningless death.
No, it wouldn't. Our lives are our strongest weapons. And with these weapons, we will against the outside world.
I'm gonna put an end to it. Even if I'm a fictional character, my life is real. That's why killing games are fun. I won't let you use my life for some show. I will use my life to end this killing game. So Tenko, Angie, and all the past victims can rest in peace. It's the only weapon I've got. I'll use my life to put an end to this killing game!
What? Suicide is suicide, no matter what your reason is.
Perhaps that thought is just another work of fiction, following along my outline.
It could be a part of my script, just like Maki falling for Kaito, you know? Cause if none of you vote, and I do, then I'll be the only one who survives. Doesn't that sound exactly like something the big bad mastermind would come up with?
It's okay, Maki. Believe in me. And believe in yourself. Just like you believed in Kaito.
Believe in myself?
That's why you have to fight. Even if you're scared. Because you have that strength. Come on! It'd be a lousy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Don't worry, Betsy. Only 1 more hour.
Wow. 3 hours later. Only 1 more hour left. 1 more hour left, that's it.
Now we're playing as Maki. So we play as Kibo, Maki, Kimiko, Shuichi, and Kaede.
Let's play as anyone at this point.
This whole shebang is fiction. That's Danganronpa for ya.
At this point, let's just play as all the characters, you know?
Does Bassie get paid overtime? Bassie doesn't get paid.
I don't get paid at all.
Bassie has given me more money than he has received.
That's true. I pay for this.
You need to live your lives for them as well. We're going to use this fiction to change reality.
Can answer
We're going to end Danganronpa.
Cal already knows the program, yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of heavy lifting, assuming Bassie gets
Even if
paid
everything is
nonetheless
fictional,
overtime.
If I can't believe in my feelings, then my existence will have no
Why
meaning.
would you pay me? I'll think about it.
Reality.
You get paid in mozzarella sticks whenever you come here.
I didn't get paid in that, but when I ran out, I know.
Alright, in like 2 years whenever you come down here.
My
Alright, and they'll be paid
Yes,
by
definitely.
Midori, so it won't come out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Does that mean today's sponsor is Bassie? No.
No.
No, it's just part of his contract that he has to
Why do
pay.
you guys want to die so
Yeah,
badly?
I'm like a Genshin character. I gave him something on my birthday.
Yeah.
We fought so hard to survive. Of course we don't want to die. But it's not just about us.
When we can finally get being paid, then he'll pay me eventually.
I don't even make money right now, so of course he
They
can't
were
get paid
all
anything.
desperate to live.
Yeah.
They wanted to survive.
Yeah, he has employees.
For themselves and for someone else. That desire isn't fictional to us. To us, the Killinggame is real tragedy. That's why we have to stop it. We won't let this happen ever again.
Like I told you, it's not going to stop, cause that's what the world wants. As long as the world wants Killinggames, Danganronpa will not end!
Then we have to change it.
There's no way you can change it! Fiction could never change the real—
You don't believe in the power of fiction?
Huh?
It may not be a physical power, but our wish will surely be received by someone. If fiction has the power to touch people's hearts, then that power can change the world. That is what I believe. I will also abandon my vote, just as Shuichi suggested.
Then it's decided. We all abstain from voting. We reject hope and despair. We refuse to bow to the demands of the outside world.
Are you serious? Are you getting flustered? Your costume changes are less frequent now.
Are you crazy? If you do that, only I, the mastermind, will survive, you know?
What about hope?
What about despair?
Do whatever you want with hope and despair.
Already decided to quit this Killinggame.
I don't care about this fictional world.
That's right. This class trial is over. Now, start voting time.
Voting time? No, not yet. This game is gonna continue.
The Killinggame will continue!
This trial will go on forever and ever!
Continue the game.
This game is gonna keep going.
I don't know about that one.
And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really
We need to continue. We know what happened in the game, so.
You really want Danganronpa to end? Come on, even if we keep going back and forth. Let's keep this game going! I won't let it be voting time yet! This game is gonna keep going! And this You really want the killing game to end? You really want Danganronpa to end? Come on, even if we keep going back, let's keep this game going! Hey, why aren't you doing anything?
I'm abandoning this game. I won't play your game anymore, Monokuma. Now start the vote.
I won't let you abandon this game. I definitely won't let you!
Yeah, I still need you guys to keep playing the game!
Hangman's Gambit? Nuh-uh.
Hangman's Gambit again.
Nuh-uh. I just love how even if I don't handle it questionably, how the whole game is basically don't play the game.
Yep.
Hey, what are you doing?
And I like to think that as well that it's the mini games are actually like an in-canon thing that are happening. Man, I don't even want to run over hookers right now.
Wow,
It's that
it's
bad.
really that bad.
It's that bad.
Wow.
That's how much I want to end this killing game.
Why are you going so slowly?
Because I don't have my. We're in neutral right now. We're not even
You have a
accelerating.
time limit. You have a time limit. Remember, shoot.
Yeah, we're not playing this game.
Oh.
All right.
Fine, be bored. We're not here for your entertainment. We're trying to survive. You're the ones who want us to be entertaining.
Management sucks.
Perhaps you should just
They're
stop
dissing
whining.
on management.
Even if we have to make the entire audience hate us.
Wow, what did Mochi do?
I don't know.
We're
Faster.
gonna end our tragedy here.
Give up already and start voting time.
All 4 of us will abstain from voting, so you'll be the only one who survives.
Are you okay with that, Kibo? Is your inner voice telling you that's okay? Does the outside world really want that? Do they want
Already.
Danganronpa to end?
Already? What do you mean already?
Hey! What are they saying?
Recon.
What's your inner voice saying?
My inner voice doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to end this game with my friend.
Kibo?
I mean, still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Kibo,
Yep, still.
what's wrong?
And also, Kibo seems to be going under something.
That's what I thought. See?
This is one way he can be, like,
They don't want
change.
this kind of ending. They want the killing games to
Can
continue.
be influenced.
Yeah, Ella Celestial. Yeah, Kibo's getting
Decision.
What?
getting a little bit of control.
Isn't that right, Kibo?
Yes.
I swear one of those pictures is Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast!
I saw it for a split second, I was like, is that him? Did Danganronpa predict Mr. Beast?
Yes, yes it did.
The Kibo you see there.
Granted,
isn't
Mr.
the
Beast
one
looks
you
really
know.
generic, all things considered.
He's like generic white man.
He really is.
You can't defy the audience
Clanker
when you're their
fumbles.
surrogate.
Clanker fumbles by getting possessed.
It's because he did such a silly thing that he's feeling the audience's anger now.
What do you mean? What's happening to Kibo?
Since Kibo kept defying the audience, they took a vote and decided that troublesome personality of his should be erased.
His personality was erased?
Just like that. Kibo's gone.
I thought Kibo was dead. He'll not be missed.
It'd be equivalent to he's brain dead and his body's being
But that's
puppeteered.
the decision of the outside world. Don't just end Danganronpa. We supported you. You owe us. That's what they said. So it doesn't
as
matter
long
how
as
much
it's
you try,
profitable.
You can't change the outside world. Because the outside world still wants Danganronpa. That won't change.
What did you say?
So do you still want to throw your lives away? Even if it changes nothing?
Yeah, well,
Kibo!
Kibo's kind of holding out a little. This is the Kibo's equivalent to a lobotomy.
Don't say that! You survived this far!
Sorry. I could not fight with you until the end. But your choice is not wrong.
The clanker is on vent, of course.
I think he's on more than Fen.
The outside world too is
A lot more.
The Fed would be nice right now.
Kibo.
Kibo! Stay with us! He's completely erased. That makes me sad too, you know. He was a character I created. But this is the end. The outside world rejects your decision. So no matter how you use your lives, it won't change anything.
Then I'll change it. Kibo gave us this one chance. If Kibo is doing what the outside world is telling him, we just have to convince him. We know we can change the world. We owe it to Kibo to try.
I said it's impossible. For
So they
fiction
know
to
for a
change the
fact that they
real
are
world.
real.
Impossible is
Yes,
possible.
they know.
All you gotta do is
Everything
make it so.
is fiction.
Yeah, it's not real.
Change the world. No, we will change the world. For ourselves.
You're going to throw your lives away for those who have died? You fought to survive this killing game.
Life
If you die
is
now, it's
Roblox.
all over.
Yeah, it's a clone, whatever you say.
Even if we die, it's not the end. Our friends who died
Life is
gave us their
Roblox.
love, and we changed because of that.
Roblox is life.
If we can inspire change in
Yeah.
others, then that love will live on.
I enjoyed that phrase. Comes from a mishearing of what TJ Khaled said.
As long as I have their love, I will change.
Because he said life is Roblox.
I will use that love
But people
to
misheard
change
it and
the
he
world.
thought he said Roblox.
We're not gonna just be fiction!
Which I think is very funny.
You can
Also,
change
Musha, I
the
will be
world
back.
Because you're
I'm
kind of
very hungry.
There's no way you can persuade them like that. They all love the killing games. They can't get enough Danganronpa.
I'm leaving the world when it wants. I won't let hypocrites interfere.
Kibo, let me hear the voices of the outside world, and let them hear me.
This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show?
The Arthur had to be tweaking writing this.
Man, this debate is getting whack.
A little bit tweaking.
I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if... No way fiction can change the world. Lol.
Fiction has the power to change reality.
I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey,
I don't
what about
like
little
twists like
Assassin's
this.
punishment?
This IS getting too
Raging
meta.
characters are so annoying. I was rooting
I can't really pay attention to chat right now because I'm
This guy should have died instead of Kaede.
so totally locked in as I'm missing half the stuff.
Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy character. Killing games are the best form of entertainment.
I won't let you use our lives for entertainment.
Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair.
is just
death
funny.
because no one voted is the worst ending ever.
I have no idea what that. Ooh.
Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope.
That was a weird sentence structure there.
Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever.
It's the other. It's this. It's a different. Oh, God damn it! It's the same fucking sentence, just rearranged in a different way. God damn it.
A pointless
It's
death
not
because
pointless.
no one voted is
Our
the
lives
worst
are
ending
weapons.
ever. It's not pointless.
There we go.
Use our lives to change the world.
There's just the other fucking way around.
Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue. Who cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. We want more of the killing game. I
all
need
me,
that
baby.
sweet closure.
Oh yeah, all you
Hopefully
decline.
there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this, right? Do you realize how much I've given to the show?
Just kill each other already. LOL.
Danganronpa will never end, will it? Together, we're gonna end Danganronpa!
Oh yeah.
What just happened?
Kibo?
Cal, who you calling a fucking nerd?
Like I said, it's pointless. The outside world won't let Danganronpa end. Everyone loves Danganronpa. That's
We had the
reality.
Danganronpa on our
Game
hearts all
entertainment
along.
will continue forever.
Fair enough, Cal. And also, yeah, the real Danganronpa was in our hearts.
I think hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi. Without it, because that's what the outside world wants to see.
Let's give it everything we've got. Presenting one last voting time.
Well, we just gotta wait this out. Bassy, you good? Bassy. I think Bassy may have died. Oh no.
All right, looks like voting is over.
Yes.
Denji was one of the voices saying hope this BR.
Yeah, Bassy was one of the
I
voices.
didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The three of us might be
All right.
penalized for abstaining to vote.
Yeah, Bassy needs to wake the
But
fuck
what's
up.
going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Then what about Tsumugi? If she had
You know
cast
what?
one
We're
vote
gonna.
for Kibo,
I'll figure out
then
how
it
to
would be a
punish
tie,
Bassy.
but
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I didn't vote either.
what?
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys.
Friends? You've got no right saying that now.
Woohoo!
Bassy,
I
we've been
turned
calling
over a
you.
new leaf. I'm not lying. It's the truth.
Everyone.
Oops.
Everyone.
I was busy
The four of us
With
abstained from
eating.
voting.
getting food, yeah. I was eating food. I'm real hungry.
No matter who he voted for.
Well, you're about to
The
see
only
what
one who
the votes
survives
ended
is
up
Kibo.
tallying.
So
I
in
hope you've
other
been paying
words,
attention.
The winner is Hope.
Yeah, I hope Kipo dies.
But Kibo said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right? So we're going to punish him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
Hold it. Why are you punishing Kibo? If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words.
That's not fair! I Are you twisting the rules again?
It's fine, because this is all fiction. Maybe it's a bit forced, but that's fiction for you, right? Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death. If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it. I've given my life to Danganronpa. And how about this for the next plotline? Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope? Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
What? This is the worst possible.
Did she really come up with the next plotline while this is going on?
What was that?
She come up with the next plotline while this is going on?
Yes. That is what
She workshopping?
Yes.
Well, we already know the outcome, but we
I've
should
never
follow
liked her much.
protocol. Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Okay, then let's begin. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Who will win? Hope or despair?
The results are in. There were no votes.
The Clanker is brain dead. How could he vote?
Clanker is currently being controlled by the entire audience, so everyone.
Oh, wow, nobody.
But still, the audience, the entire audience decided to abstain. Not a single person voted.
Oh, a single person. Wow, that's impressive.
Why? What did you say?
No way he could ever pass the spelling test to vote.
Oh my god.
It can't be.
Okay,
What?
that's true. That's it.
What is... Why? Stop! What?
No.
Imagine being so bad of a mastermind, the entirety of Danganronpa ends because of you.
LAMO that canonically was the 53rd Junko?
Kinda. Well, I'll say, yeah, sure, close enough. That Samugi took on a persona of Junko. It's all over. Danganronpa is finished.
No.
Yeah.
Well, Smuggy never came up with Danganronpa as a concept.
That's true.
Say that again?
Smuggy never came up with Danganronpa as a concept.
I heard something Samugi Danganronpa as a concept.
She never came up with it as Danganronpa as a concept. She was just like a showrunner at best.
I mean, yeah, granted she didn't come up with it because I'd assume that one Danganronpa is happening every year.
It's the will of the outside
So,
world.
53 years it's been going around.
Destroy this entire fictional world.
Yeah.
And that is what the outside world wants.
No.
She did just say that she had kept it going for 53 seasons, but I don't think that's quite true.
It's okay.
Okay. Because
It was Junko for 52 times in a row.
It was Junko all except for this most recent time.
that's it.
All right.
Well, if we ignore the fact that technically the second game's mastermind is Izuru, not Junko. It's just Junko is the antagonist.
Yeah.
Because Izuru is the one that entirely pushed the plot forward and was the one that created the Neo World program. And also was the one to implant Junko AI into it.
Who's Izuru?
Izuru was the guy long hair who is kind of technically Hajime. It's a long story. Not important right now.
Yeah, you should watch the anime instead.
No, you shouldn't.
It tells you what's happening. It's not good, but it tells you what's happening.
Yeah, the
You get
anime's
the
not
emo.
good, but it gives a lot of context.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sakal. Yeah, there's no shot that Samugi has been there that long.
She couldn't have been. She's not old enough.
So the Clanker went back to killing everyone?
I mean, that is their punishment, but Danganronpa is over. I do have to say, not many game franchises have the balls to actually just end their own franchise, like, very concretely.
Yeah. You think Samuki would get to live because, she's the showrunner? You'd be able to, escape somehow, but no.
Well, you guys can be happy. Kibo is finally gone.
Yeah, but he doesn't get to die.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's like... You think he lived that?
Oh yeah, he's dead. I'm happy now.
You think that he lived that?
Yeah, he can live that.
What do you mean his ass cannot live that?
Holy shit, that was unsatisfying.
Hold on. Don't worry, there's a little bit more. And yes, very much can be seen as unsatisfying. The ending of Danganronpa V3 is...
He can't be dead, he was never alive. AI can't become sentient, it can only imitate it.
Regardless of whatever you want to call it there, what is it? The ending of Danganronpa V3 is very controversial. I think it's good. I would not be able to explain it all right now. It was not handled the best, but I think it was a good ending. And once again, there will be a small little epilogue here, which I don't think we can skip over. So
no, we have to witness.
We're gonna have to sit through the entire credits here. Okay.
How long are these credits?
I don't remember how long these credits are. I can't imagine actually taking that long. Because Danganronpa is not a particularly long or very, mechanically complex game, so...
Dude, I was a lot happier not knowing what was gonna happen, like this is just Halo feeling.
Many people feel a very similar way. How do I want to explain it?
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, this could have been an absolutely fantastic ending that, is, very much loved, but,
they just posthumously ended everything.
But Danganronpa being itself ends up being very, not always handling in a way that most people enjoy.
They declared that nothing was real and nothing was ever real. What was the point?
The whole point of this was to show just because it's not real.
We'll always have Hangman's Gambit.
Just because it's not real doesn't mean that it doesn't have. It can't affect people. It can't, as I say, change the world. That is what the whole thing it was trying to go for. Even if they didn't do a very amazing job at that. But
No, I get the point. Yeah. I just think it's annoying and pretentious.
Yeah, absolutely can see that. Cal in Twitch chat says, I'm fine with it, but I don't remember the other endings to compare this one to. The other endings are kind of... I think the first game's ending's kind of whatever. The second one, I think, is pretty good, although it's kind of is supplemented by the anime, giving extra context to it.
Yeah, context. I guess it's kind of expected because of the second game's ending.
Yeah. Yeah, the second...
Oh, that it was all virtual, it wasn't real. No one actually died.
Well, yeah, they were in comas, but yeah, they had not
Yeah.
died.
No.
I think the credits are over.
This game would have been better if it just abruptly cut before the final trial, like the ending made it less worth it.
Yeah, they could have handled some of the messages better, but I would personally disagree, Jaquan.
I understand that, but I'm just yapping because the pixels on the screen did not suit my tastes.
Yeah. Yeah, one more hour, Bassi. Oh, wait, we got the epilogue here, which is the last thing.
Which is 2 hours long.
Yeah, 3
Congratulations.
hours. Yeah, it's actually all about these three, the three survivors here, all getting new lives in the new world.
You have to understand, I'm rarely ever actually stupid, more so I choose to consciously act stupid out of emotion.
Oh no, Jaquan, I understand that. You're actually competent. Which is not something that I can say about many people who join chat. How the fuck they managed to survive that, I have no goddamn idea.
Which was really obvious.
No, it really isn't.
Chemicals was it have?
They go to Earth.
No, since everything's not, you know,
Truman Show.
Since they were never actually in space, then, you know, that.
That was a Truman Show.
Yeah, the ending is
Yes.
very.
I didn't think of a plan for what to do after.
Yeah, the ending is very open-ended.
But we survived.
So take it that what you will.
And that's the truth.
I like that it kind of gives room to just, you know, for people to fill in what they think happened with the characters at the end. But, you know, once again, very much see how many people would not agree with that.
You're right.
Why?
No.
Eh?
Okay. Remember. You're right.
Eh?
Because... if I remember correctly...
What? What did you say?
But...
Hey!
What did you say?
No.
What?
That's...
Huh? How nice!
Huh?
So,
And then they all morphed together, trapped for centuries on end. One the allied master computer, one the adaptive manipulator, and one the aggressive menace separate into the ID, ego, and superego.
Jaquan, pure fire you're writing right there. Absolute cinema, as they would say.
All right.
Yes.
But if I remember correctly,
What?
What's the point?
okay.
Jeez. Don't tell me.
But
Eh?
remember,
Their consciousness endures throughout millions of years, virtually simulated in seconds, until they have all electrons and atoms memorized and can recreate them, manifesting into the real world.
That'd be a wild
we
ass way to
overcame all
end
these
it.
fictional struggles. But those things
That would
changed us.
not even
We were able to
something
change
that
the world.
unlike Danganronpa to do, something so
So it
completely
doesn't
out of
really
left
matter
field,
where the truth
unrealistic,
ends and where the
and
lies
defying
begin.
all
If
levels of
lies
logic.
can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth. Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end. Okay. We stand with one foot in fiction and one foot in reality.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah. Let's go. We'll see what this world gained and what it lost. And all the rest. Let's find out together.
Seeing it as code to be manipulated, the world itself becomes a paradox of simultaneous fiction and reality, formulated into infinite layers of repetition and reinterpretation. A eternal battle of hope and despair, of the fiction that insists upon monotony and the real world that swears to itself it will endure no matter what happens throughout eternity. And then it was all Junko at the end.
Yep. All this, we get an end credit scene and it's just Junko, like, sipping away at, like, a control center. It was all her. Yes, they did just say that. Grant, I would just say, in some ways, if you tell a lie enough times, that it eventually can become the truth, at least in some circumstances, but they did not explain it very well. Not remotely explained very well.
Joker lives.
And that is the Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony.
I hope you all had fun.
That quote comes from Hitler, don't it?
I have no idea if it does. It probably does, and probably in a very bad context. But
they killed harmony of the fan base.
Yes, they did. There is no harmony after this game came out. The fan base absolutely
hog wild.
Yes, really. Right, anyways, yeah. Since we've been shooting for almost 4 hours, this is the end here. We're ending this killing game forever, unless another Danganronpa game comes out.
Until a new game comes out, then we'll start
I
that one again.
don't think so, considering the whole point of this was basically to just end the series completely without any.
If a man should tell a lie loud enough,
and if he did say the story isn't over,
and for a long enough time, then there is no difference between it and the truth.
Yes.
It did literally say that though, so might not be over.
I think that
they
was
would like to
Hitler.
return to Danganronpa, but I don't think there will ever be a game past this one in like the timeline sense, right? So if he's gonna do something, it's probably going to be like the game where we play as Rantaro. It's a prequel kind of game. That's what I would imagine. That would be fun. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, subscribe.
There is the spiritual one I told you about.
If you like the stream, you can like and subscribe. If you feel like the stream, you can join our Discord server, where you'll get updates on when streams will happen.
Sometimes.
And if you sometimes, on occasion, we have a stream schedule. And if you loved it, you can visit Mushu's Throne and buy him something.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, anyways, I will see you guys probably...
Join our Discord server, you're right.
yeah.
Which one? You don't have to join.
Saturday, I think that's when I'm streaming next.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.